Here's a new game from the head of a certain company.
Did you miss me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario. And it's a finally ready, a brand new game from my company. Check it out. You get to control me. Time to do this. Look at me go. Whack, rats. Check out these chumps. They came back, and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing. Not so bad. Use the spinny whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities. Wah! I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time. So play nice, or else.
Dear God, please work. Oh my God, finally.
All right, you.
Holy cow.
The one watching this better get ready for some
Oh
micro
man,
game
my old
mayhem.
ticker can't take this. I'm so angry.
Get It Together game launches
Jesus
exclusively
Christ.
on
Get it
Nintendo
together
Switch System
indeed,
September 10th.
WarioWare.
Pre-orders begin today.
Oh wow, thank you guys for being here at all. I'm surprised anyone's actually popping in the middle of a
What you just
Stream.
saw was the trailer for WarioWare. Get it together.
Q-Blocks. I'm not in the mood for your shit. I will ban you forever if you don't shut the fuck up.
That let you
Jesus
control
Christ.
Wario and his friends.
Thanks for being here.
There's also a 2-player co-op mode.
Oh,
Greatly expands the game.
guys,
It's
I am
exclusive
so
to
mad
the
right
future,
now.
so stay tuned.
Thank you for being here. I missed a super chat from
Please take a look
from
at
Jamal. I'm trying to calm down, dude. I've been so angry for 30 minutes straight now. 40
As a
minutes.
high school student living in Tokyo, your life is fairly normal.
Oh, Shin Megami? Pretty dope.
But that reality is upended after you get pulled
Okay.
into a different dimension.
All right, so I'm just keeping an eye on the chat. Can you guys hear everything okay? It's incredibly important for me that you guys are doing okay. It has been a rough morning.
Tokyo
Your boy
exists,
desperately
a
needs new
post-apocalyptic
computer
world
hardware.
where angels and demons reside.
Thanks, Drax.
Finally, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to fight demons.
All right, what did we miss so
Lies
far?
ahead in this alternate
Uh,
realm?
Tekken dudes and Smash, I guess. That's been a complete fucking waste of a
The
season
world is
pass
now
for me so far.
transformed into a sprawling, demon-infested wasteland. Though friendly
Hey,
demons
Princess
do
Pages, good to have you
exist here,
again.
Many are hostile and will attempt to destroy you. Harness your newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system. Finding their weak point is key. By
Did we actually
targeting
miss a Metroid game? Because I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. I will ban everybody, even co-hosts. I don't care.
Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations.
Christ, I am so
Which begin when you open a conversation with them.
drained. Oh, my heart can't handle this. Why is the thing at the bottom? We'll fix that.
If a negotiation is successful, a demon will become a powerful ally. In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally.
Why did I miss a
Demons that
Metroid
do
game?
join will
Whatever,
fight
you know what?
alongside you and grow stronger.
We don't need to be worrying about audience reactions.
By
The point is
fusing
it's
demon
happening.
allies, another demon
That is pretty
can be
awesome.
created.
Is that Final Fantasy typeface there?
The newly fused demon's innate abilities will vary, granting you a powerful ally. Customized
What's the
to
matter?
your needs
What the
and
matter
playstyle.
is your boy's been trying to get on for 40 minutes and everything would
Challenge
refuse
the
to
many
work.
demons roaming this
I
post-apocalyptic
reinstalled
world
Streamlabs
by
3 times
harnessing the
before it
power of
decided
your
to
own.
get working for us here. Do not pay for Streamlabs.
What
What a
destiny will you
gargantuan
choose?
waste of money.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 will launch exclusively on Nintendo Switch November 12th.
A Treehouse. Later today.
Pre-orders for the
I've
physical
never
version
played
begin
any of
June
these.
21st.
Neko, sir. Why am I calling you Neko, sir?
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami
Let me
Tensei 5 from
Get over
Atlus.
on.
This is the newest game in the series.
All right, Cirrus.
Please
If
look
you want to
forward
get
to
talking
future
with me,
updates.
let me know, dude. I am on. I'm
Let's
finally
see
on
a few
Discord.
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Celebrate 10 years of Danganronpa. In
Danganronpa.
despair.
Danganronpa.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
This word is gonna miss today. I was 2 pages. I can chill. You're right, dude. I love this jam with
And the Dead
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo Switch.
I am this school.
Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped you and other high school students in a game of literal life and death. Unfortunately,
Have these games been on the Switch
only
yet?
way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students. And so it begins.
A body has been
Oh, there's Cirrus.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal
Oh, hey
the
there,
culprit.
guy.
The culprit, aren't you, Mia?
telling you, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've gathered
Oh,
to refute
God. Hang on, I
contradictions
gotta
and
get
find the
something
guilty
fixed here.
party.
Sneak attack.
Discord's going off my second screen, so I gotta get my
Okay.
audio options. I have no idea where to set the audio options.
The board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle
Yep, no
at a
worries.
tropical
I got
resort.
it.
Who's the strongest
Okay,
of them all
there we
in
go.
this ultimate beach brawl?
Thank you, sir. You got me there super
The
duper
board game
quick.
collection Danganronpa Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo.
You, are you there, Cirrus?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just watching the announcements.
Okay, sorry.
On Nintendo eShop.
A lot of Danganronpa. Did we get a new Danganronpa just announced? Oh no! Fatal Frame. Twitch Final.
Man, I haven't heard this series' name in like 10 years.
Has it been that long? Oh god,
In
dude,
this
ghosts
horror
creep me
adventure
right the
game,
hell out.
We'll uncover the mysteries surrounding
Japan
the
doesn't mess
fear
around
of
with
deadly
ghosts.
Mount Hikami, believed to be at the center of many disappearances. Ghosts frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations.
See-through people, just the
This
worst. You know what I
spine-chilling
mean?
Story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New
see
costumes
here.
and photo modes are
Dude, I'm gonna have to
included
go
in this version.
like
Can you
drag up
investigate
the
Mount Hikami and
trailers
stay
I missed so
alive?
far. I can't believe I missed a Metroid game.
Maiden of Black Water creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
I think you'll be very, very happy with the Metroid release.
These games
And it's
ain't
not
here
even
coming
Prime
soon.
4.
Some even today.
My prediction on Prime 4 came true.
Your war
That we would
style
only get like the
is
tiniest
hell
tease, like
in
they
the
would
first
mention it
campaign
in
expansion,
words
Doom
only.
Eternal.
But then they were just like, oh, but by the way, this comes out in October.
I'm about that. I can live with that.
Yeah.
Nice thing about
I still need-
Metroid fillers is they're usually pretty good games, except for that stupid ass Federation Force.
This one isn't filler though. It's Metroid. It's Metroid Dread.
Campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch
It's Metroid
later
5. It's the
today.
game after Fusion.
Is that Tony Hawk?
Get ramped up for two iconic
Yep.
skateboarding games fully remastered in HD. Skate to era-defining jams as the legendary Tony Hawk and a roster of new and returning
We knew this
pros.
was coming, didn't we?
Take your sessions on the go with all the original
I don't-
game modes.
I don't think
new,
so. Maybe I
uh,
just
Meet locally
assumed it would
or
happen.
online to show off your tricks against other skaters.
Yeah, I think it's an assumption
Rocket
thing,
to
but I
Tony
don't
Hawk's
think
Pro
anybody like
Skater
was
1 and
constantly
2,
predicting this
launching
one.
on Nintendo Switch June 25th.
God, man,
Pre-orders are
we
available
need a
now
new
on
Switch.
Nintendo eShop.
That's not looking good.
After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has
Strange
risen from the dead,
Big
and
Brigade.
Only one group of heroes can stop her. The Strange Brigade. In this
I got that
thrilling
special
adventure,
edition somewhere
you'll blast
behind
through
me.
An army of mummified monstrosities while solving
the
puzzles in
Xbox One.
booby-trapped dungeons. Go it
It's a cute
alone
little
or
game.
Team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless co-op and online play.
Yeah, launches later today.
Expect the unexpected. When
Yeah,
Strange
they can't be
Brigade
giving
Yep,
too
there's
much
the-
time to an
Switch
old game that
later
didn't do
today.
super great.
And there's the Mario plus Rabbids sequel.
Yeah.
It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions.
I'm happy that Mario Brothers
will
does
team up with the
XCOM
Rabbids
ended up
once again
getting
to
a sequel.
restore order to the galaxy. Our heroes must stop a
I
mysterious new evil from plunging
I
the
don't know why I
universe
even
into
covered the
chaos.
Ubisoft conference, because every one of the stupid games shows up in other conferences. That's E3
Rabbit
tradition.
Rosalina joins them. Wait, is she bored already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier
It's the first time we're
secrets.
getting gameplay,
Oh,
though.
And in this fresh
and there's it's not just turn-based to move around the battlefield. It's actually real time. That's neat.
creating new strategic and chaotic possibilities. So aim for victory with a little help from your friends. Wait, who's that?
Ooh, we got some like Cthulhu inspired stuff there.
This
That's
is gonna
neat.
be one heck of a galactic adventure.
The very more like
Mario
cute
plus Rabbids
Thulu, you know what I mean?
Hope launches into space on Switch next year.
Why are we friends?
Because I have sick jokes like that, bro.
New Advanced Warfare? Yeah.
No shit! Look at that!
It's like a 3D remake of the original Advanced Wars.
You keep spoiling what they're right about to tell me, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, I thought we were watching them in real time both.
I guess yours is a little bit quicker than mine. It's very, well, exactly the kind of graphics you'd expect, but hey, you know, good to see him back.
Yeah, like it's very plasticky, but it's fine.
I've never played through any of these games, but I'm like, I got like secondhand excitement because I know people are probably like super hyped for that.
That's kind of where I am. Like I have a bunch of friends who are like really into Fire Emblem, and then like when there weren't Fire Emblem released, they just kind of like fell into Advanced Wars.
That's nice. Damn, 2 games.
How is everything?
How is everything? We're pretty okay.
All right.
You guys should be done
This
pretty
next
soon.
segment will be our last announcement of the day. Please take a
Calm
look.
down, Cirrus. I don't know what this is.
No,
We made a
And-
noise.
be about it.
You got, really? This is the last announcement for the day?
I think it's a bait and switch. I'm like 100% certain this is a bait and switch.
You don't think? No, they wouldn't. This is a partner game. They wouldn't.
No, they're gonna say this is our last announcement for the day. Then they're gonna go, oh shit, wait, there's another Zelda thing. There's a reason they're ending on Zelda. But I'm still happy seeing more DLC coming for that. I adore this game. Like I had so much fucking fun playing through this game with Raz. I'm happy to go back to it.
It's one of those games that just has too much shit in it for me to begin with. Yeah, no, I ain't buying that. Oh, here we go.
I told you.
But of course, they would have fucked up completely if they didn't have Breath of the Wild 2 in here somewhere.
Is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Have we seen Skyward Sword yet?
From Koei Tecmo
Yet?
Games.
No, we haven't seen anything
It will
Skyward
follow
Sword
Link
related
and his
yet.
Allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events
Yep.
of The Legend of
There we
Zelda:
go.
Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it.
Here,
I have a few
yeah,
more things to
fucking
share
knew
with
this
you
was
all today.
coming.
Yeah, dude. I
Begin
mean,
with
it's
The
not out
Legend of
yet.
Zelda: Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month.
I mean, just
You'll
business-wise,
immerse
I'd have been
yourself
stupid
in
if they
the
didn't talk
role of
about
Link
this.
By using 2 Joy-Con
Yep, I
controllers
know.
for intuitive motion controls.
It's one of the things like you're not wrong.
Playing in handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls. This game
Gotta
depicts
tell
the
you,
latest
if I'm
era
sick
in
of
the
anything
Legend
from
of
this
Zelda
E3,
series,
I'm sick
the
of talking
sword
about
and
old
how it
Wii
all
games.
began.
Yeah.
What is the origin of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game.
As much as I bitch about this game, I know I'm gonna end up picking up a copy anyway, and I hate that.
The Legend of Zelda:
Definitely
Skyward
not. They're
Sword
not getting my
HD.
money.
Next up, here's a little something you might like.
Yeah! Green thing! Give me the green thing! Yes!
This year, the original
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really excited for that thing.
We thought it might be happening. I'm glad it's confirmed, though. That's rad.
We've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item.
I hate playing the original Legend of Zelda. I'm still buying the shit out of that.
Earliest days of the Legend of Zelda. It will come.
We were gonna sit down.
Yep.
We're gonna have a sit down and talk about the original Zelda. Oh,
Zelda 2: The Adventure of
we
Link.
can, well, yeah. I'd hope they could fit that on there.
And the
Hey!
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening game.
Well, at least we get one good game
as
on
well
there.
as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin.
I mean, they're all classics. Don't get me wrong. Just you know,
That's 4 games on one system.
one's a lot more
Longer
playable than the
Legend of
others
Zelda
these days.
games To the pick up and play game Vermin. In addition,
I strangely like that they have the original
functionality
Game
for the
Boy
Game & Watch system. We've added a
coloration on
playable
it.
clock based on the Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I mean, because you're not getting this thing to legitimately play through the game like the best way possible. You're getting it for the nostalgia. So of course, like having it in that
You can
like
play with both of them by
green
taking
tint from the
control
original Game Boy, it just makes sense.
This is really cute.
We hope you'll enjoy playing this
Available
Game & Watch
November
system
12th.
whenever and wherever
The
you
last
like.
thing I have to show. Yep.
Oh, yep. I gotta buy the shit out of that. You shut the fuck up. You're like 30 seconds ahead of me.
Here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Okay, God,
2
man.
years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today,
My chat. That's the thing that makes you freak out.
Oh no, Sir has said a thing too soon. Shite.
All right, let me see some more zombie action, baby. What are you making weird noises for?
Who, me?
Yes, you. Hold on.
My
Whoa, whoa,
allergies
whoa, whoa,
acting up,
whoa!
dude.
Look at that. What's going on with his arm? Holy shit!
Oh, Link's sitting here LARPing Mega Man.
Dude, we're going like... I doubt they're actually going to make him lose a limb. Damn! Damn! Oh, the music's super creepy.
Music gives me big Ben Drowned vibes.
That's the best kind of Zelda, my friend. Alright, stick in your Sonic 3 and Knuckles jokes now. You're welcome, Zelda. Well, if Sonic won't give
Yep,
me a high perform,
2022.
maybe Zelda will.
Yep.
That was beautiful. I think they're
I believe that's what they were gonna do, ending on Zelda.
So, what did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
Can't wait for that to be delayed for another 3 years.
How was that? That's all. for
Game we
this
get
Nintendo
is good. I'm okay with that though.
We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching.
Okay, let's, if anybody who's joining late with me here, thank you for your patience. Your boy missed out on some news, so let's figure that out, what that is. Maybe I should have moved my camera, look a little bit chunkier. I gotta get that
Hi everyone,
sorted out.
I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of
With
America.
better life choices.
And I'm here with Nate Bildorf, who leads our Treehouse team.
Or maybe we should stick around for Treehouse real
we're
quick.
all about creating experiences that deliver surprises.
They do
and
have Doug
smiles.
Bowser on here.
Myself smiling through that entire presentation, thinking about how many unique games we'll be able to share with everyone in the weeks and months ahead. Nate, that last clip.
I'm really
was
happy they actually have a real
So
last
many
game called
questions. Where
Metroid
do we
Dread.
start? What did you think?
Oh yeah. Instead of us just like hypothesizing about it for years.
But that's
Yeah,
2022,
people are upset that
and
Eggman's not in
I'm frankly just
Smash.
looking
I
forward to
mean,
seeing all the games that are in the pipeline. just
I don't even know
over the
where
next
that
few
particular
months.
rumor started.
We've got Mario Party Superstars, WarioWare Get It Together, the expansion for Hyrule
Dude, I'm not
Warriors
happy with
Calamity,
the
Legend of Zelda
with the
Skyward
second
Sword
expansion
HD,
pass
Mario
for
Golf
Smash so
Super
far.
Rush,
Like, I respect the
Advance Wars 1+2
choices they've
Reboot
made.
Camp,
They
and
all are
Smash
deserving
Bros.
characters. I just
I
don't
am
like
just
any of them.
not going to be getting any work done, and you should know that.
Comes down to like they're trying to hit as broad a swath as they can with the new characters, especially like bringing in more fighting characters.
I just like. Do we need more fighting characters though? Like, I don't go to Smash Bros for, ironically enough, Smash Bros. Or fighting characters.
Oh, I agree. It's one of those things where like I think that they've grabbed you and me, right? They've got characters in there that you and I do care about. They're trying to grab other people. It doesn't make me happy. If it brings more like competitive fighting players into Smash as an old time TO, that makes me happy at least.
I wonder what the Crash Bandicoot community is feeling right now.
Both, and there's plenty more to come. And as for today,
Insane.
The show is just getting started.
Hey.
Next up, we of course have Nintendo Treehouse Live.
And
We'll be kicking
depressed.
off our first segment with very special guest,
Uh,
Yoshio Sakamoto,
a lot of
who is
people, and
the
I'm watching the
next
chat
thread.
for
He's been sharing
IGN's
his
version of the
insights
stream,
on
and there's a lot of people upset that we're not getting Genshin Impact on the Switch apparently. But I think that's still in development, so.
Been looking forward to it as well.
Absolutely, I'm so looking forward to this.
People are so damn
and we
weird,
do
dude.
have our Treehouse team on deck for a gameplay deep dive.
Still could have done
Genshin Impact's
Dante
good.
or
WarioWare
Gene.
Get It
You mean
Together,
Gino?
and more games
Sis?
in a mix of both
Sis-
I don't
Sis-
I don't
Sis-
recorded
do it.
segments
we
today. And I'd just
like
to say
I
as we
want
close
Gino
how
because
deeply
I love
grateful
Mario
we are to
RPG. It's one of my
everyone
favorite
watching
games,
today.
but
Thank you
I
for
don't
sharing
know if
this
we
time
need
with
it.
us.
We don't need it. I just think the Smash community over the years has built up the legend of Gino. I didn't even know who the hell that was before
And the Treehouse team.
people started talking about it for Brawl. Oh my god, look at you! Damn.
Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I still would have liked some more old sprites. Okay. That's pretty cool. Development history.
2D メトロイドの完全新作メトロイドドレッドをやっと発表できました。1986年
Continue the saga that began in 1986.
スーパーメトロイド
Super Metroid's still beautiful. I still love 4. My gosh. I like Samus's new costume.
I was wondering how they were going to handle the costume after the events of Fusion.
Me too.
Because Fusion fucked her up bad.
Yeah, yeah.
生物兵器として軍事利用できる浮遊生命体の名前で
So this is like an actual direct sequel, right?
Yeah, this is the sequel to Fusion.
Finally, man. Holy cow.
主人公サムスとの奇妙な関係性を綴ってきましたが
Like that was literally that we've been waiting that long. Just as that was as far as the timeline had gone. Way back when Metroid Prime launched. My goodness.
Was that 2007?
No.
Earlier than that.
That's
You're
early,
right.
like 2002, maybe.
We've been making the joke that the Metroid Prime series ended like 20 years ago. Or the Metroid series ended 20 years ago.
Oh, look at that! Wow, they're even showing all that shit off.
今作が初メトロイドという人だからこその楽しみ方もあるんじゃないでしょうかね。タイトルになっている
I wonder how they're gonna bring back Pterodactyl Man again.
敵のサムスアランを襲う絶望的な恐怖を表す
It's probably decently easy to do it with this. Look at all the mechanic type enemies they're bringing in. Mecha Ridley is really easy to integrate into that.
He's always easy to integrate, and they always find an excuse to bring him back.
実はメトロイドド
Didn't really die last time. This time he's metal. This time he's a clone.
ただ当時の技術ではコンセプトを
But I mean, like in
できないなと思ってまあ残念ながら諦め
in 4, I mean the X-Fires had to have what are they called? What is it called?
ゲームにまとめられそうにないなと思って
Is it the X-Fires? I feel like I'm just saying Mega Man X stuff right now.
正直この企画を
I think you're saying Mega Man X stuff, and what's 4?
サムスリターンズを
Fusion.
開発した
Fusion, okay. Oh, you turned onto the X Parasite.
X Parasite, yeah. Didn't they like have to consume his body to replicate him?
Yes.
So yeah, no, he's
His
super
body
dead.
was Oh, well, he wasn't. Well, it wasn't that he was dead at that point. It was a clone of him that the Federation had made, and the X-Parasite consumed the clone.
Muso, they made 2D Metroid fans waiting for 19 years. Like, have you been waiting though? Really? Have you not seen the indie scene since then? Like, if anything, by the time Metroid came back, I'd be like, I might be a little bit done with this particular genre. So I'll give it a shot. Don't get me wrong. This looks beautiful.
It seems like they're going for a very.
They're bringing back the scary parts of Fusion.
Yeah, like rebooting Metroid into a horror franchise makes sense because Metroidvania doesn't exist now by just being, you know, a loot and shoot upgrade grab now.
Hey Bob, good to see you. Got to binge play Metroid now. Jamal, stop giving me your money, man. You give me way too much money, too. You just wrote more B Theory.
Oh, I see how they're integrating that camouflage in. That's neat.
Yeah.
You can use it, but it's got energy like a flashlight.
That thing looks like a turret from Portal given panther booties.
Yup.
Alpha. Man, my heart dropped after seeing that bot walking on the ceiling. I miss my Great Blizzard. Oh, Jamal's donation just went on the screen. Thanks, Jamal. I know we'll have to talk about it later, but I'm like genuinely wondering what we have to talk about in terms of Sonic at E3 for our next show. But it is Nintendo right now. We will save Sonic talk for Sunset City. If you guys want to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, should do that. It's a good idea. God, Samus looks so alien with the new suit.
I love it, dude.
Dig it.
I love it. And you can tell there's going to be room for more to it, too. Oh, she's Spider-Man! She does whatever a spider can.
So all these enemies can follow you practically anywhere.
You know what?
Where the horror comes in.
Yeah, no, this is going to be great. Like, I'm glad if they were going to bring back Metroid in this fashion, they had to do something interesting instead of, well, now she can punch bats. I got really sick of that in the N2 remake. Kai, thanks for subscribing. Dude, what I actually want to talk about. Like, that was a little weird hearing Wario talk that much, wasn't it?
Yeah, for the WarioWare update.
Yeah. Update? I mean, I think that's the first time we're getting it. Look at them. Look at those robots ready to activate.
Thanks, Sakamoto-san.
There you go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I am super excited about this next segment.
I mean, update insofar as, like, it's coming out.
Was it announced before?
And also,
no, it wasn't, but
it's gonna be nice for people. Get a new WarioWare. It looks super charming. It's one of those games I never actually buy, but then I want to track it down later on the secondhand market because I'm like, oh, that looks quirky.
I've actually played it at LAN parties before. It's a lot of fun.
It's a hilarious series. I have a few of the games. I just don't have all of them. But man, they are always funny as hell. Punching Bats sounds like a respectable upgrade. I mean, that was Metroid 2, the remake. That was like, don't play the fan game, play ours. It's uglier, and you punch bats. Have I even done that?
I got so sucked into AM2R.
Oh my god, right?
Fucking good
I
game.
could not put that down, dude. I could not put it down.
I couldn't either. Like, you could tell there was 10 years of love in that fucking game.
God, dude,
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's my favorite era of
say that as Nate and Sakamoto-san already mentioned,
Samusy.
this is first new 2D Metroid game in
The Game Boy
19
Advance
years.
games were
That's almost 2
just
decades, and
incredible,
I
and
did
just
that,
using
but,
the assets
that's
from
a
that
lot of years
and making the
been
new
waiting
ones
for
too.
this for a long
Just
I mean, that's how I began. Like I started the Metroid series on Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance. So like that's my standard for the series.
Returning move from Metroid Samus
Bob,
Returns, which is the
you guys, you talked a
counter.
lot like that in the new WarioWare Gold.
One of my favorite
Really?
features.
I mean, I don't
then
hate it. I'd
one
like to
is
see more Nintendo
the
characters
development
actually
of the
speak.
melee counter.
The melee counter. Sick
Don't
and
let
fucking
that
tired of the melee
red
counter, dude.
move a little bit back.
Even like the regular like indigenous life forms, you fight the same way you do any other Metroid enemies, where you're basically overpowering them. But as soon as the mechanical enemies come in, it's when things get really fucking rough for you.
That's really cool.
well is
I
improve
just
upon the improvements from
I
Metroid
never
Samus
liked
Returns. So like you mentioned, we had free
just
aim
the
and
we
the
gotta
melee
force them to
counter
just
in that
shove their
game.
faces in
And
you so
here
you
we
can
have
do
the
it. I
front
like the new
surrounding
kick.
free aim, which gives
Or
you
maybe
even
that was
more
from the old
freedom
game and I don't
and the
remember it.
dash melee. So instead of having to stand still and wait for enemies to attack you, you can just go get them.
Okay, no, that's new.
really,
Okay, she just said it was new instead of having to wait for for enemies to attack you.
That, like Samus moves so well.
That was a
So
yeah,
instead-
if they were going to be bringing back that move, they had to improve upon it. So that was good thinking on
been
them.
able to control Samus in a really long
Because before you had to basically just wait constantly for for opportunities to counter.
The map system is just as important in this game as ever, and it really shows you the classic
Castle in the
Metroid
Sky, the
games
movie,
with
is the last
gameplay
trailer. It's also my
progression
favorite
is
Sonic
back in
game,
full force
so
in this game where
it's cool
you
with me.
look at your map to identify areas that you haven't been to yet or aren't able to access yet. You try and find another way through.
Mario
find a
Party
new
announcement
ability,
was great.
push your way
Oh, I missed the
forward,
Mario
build
Party.
a map,
I don't care.
lather into
Yeah, we
game,
get
so
it's Mario Party Superstars, and it looks like they're doing it as an N64 style Mario Party. They're even bringing back all those old maps.
That's good. I bet fans are super hyped for that. I still think like the N64. I don't know the series well enough. It's just like it gets so critically just ripped apart because I think they're shitty. But I think the N64 ones are still the most beloved out of all of them, aren't they?
Yes, or the N64 and then a couple of the ones on GameCube.
A part of the charm of Metroid, though, having
Dude,
this,
I just love just the GameCube, man. What on earth? Melancholy Toys rating with Party 4. Thank you. Okay, that's a noise I gotta get rid of from my little graphics package. That was an obnoxious noise, but thank you for popping by, folks.
Yeah, you'll notice little.
Dude, I love the veiny structure on the suit.
Yeah, the little
That's
the
so
quasi
neat.
symbiote look to it.
Story scenes is great.
Yeah.
Little moments like this, when you're in helmet view for a moment, really add to the isolation and the tone of this game.
Yeah, because her suit became like fully bioorganic at the end of Fusion.
It was at the beginning of Fusion, wasn't it?
Well, it was at the beginning of the Fusion, but there was always the question of like, was this going to be reversed at the end of the game? Like, would you find a way to solve this?
I was
And
wondering
you
that.
didn't. You couldn't.
I like the idea
about, and none of Samus's
is
weapons
that Samus might be
anything against them.
like super hottie with the zero suit. She like,
Yep.
like at this point, like you might not want to see what's under all that armor.
Yep.
Dude, there's fan art of freaking Dark Samus, and we all know what Dark Samus looks like under the suit. You're fine.
Oh my god.
People like their weird monster chicks.
You guys are horny for everything. What am I expecting from the internet?
Oh wow. Okay. Did a
I'm
reach
curious, and maybe we'll see more of it later. But Breath of the Wild 2.
That one's clearly not well, but it's
Like
still
I
quite
immediately saw
Yeah.
Link's arm. I was like, dude, are they really gonna go like with those more hardcore bits of
but we're gonna have to find a different way to
concept
have
art we
that
saw
in
for the
You know,
character?
this thing is a central unit which controls various areas of the
unit.
planet.
I think it looks like they are though, because they're giving him essentially just like a Mega Buster. They're just not calling it that.
Well, I wonder if he like loses an arm or if it just grows over his arm.
Samus can power up, get a temporary power up.
I want Link as Anakin Skywalker.
He kind of looks Anakin-y.
Yeah, so
And he hates sand.
Typical 2D Metroid fashion, we've always seen the camera pan
Look
down
how, oh man, look at that. She got a nice Lightning McQueen upgrade with that arm cannon.
camera that you get to see
Yep.
over
3 Monic donated $5 through Super Chat. Damn, hopefully they bring back hard-ass Super Metroid Samus and not Zero Suit Samus.
gameplay without it feeling like it strays
Don't
too
worry,
far
guys.
from
I'm
what
sure
we
they'll
want.
release a whole bunch of amiibos that'll unlock everything that actually makes the game worth
Let's see
playing.
if this works against our
Just stuff, just subscribe.
Emmy friend here.
I'm legitimately excited for this. I am.
While to charge up, so
It does.
I'm very happy for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to make sure I had it line
Yep.
of sight.
I hope you enjoyed that. That's your one shot at it.
Yeah, so it's
I like
so
that the
powerful
goofy
that,
ass
in order to
armor
take that
over the
enemy
feet.
down, our
They actually give
we lose
movement
the
to the
ability
plates
to
that
make
make
cannon,
for big ass
and
Mega Man
it goes
boots.
back to a regular arm cannon.
It was worth it though. We can
Nick,
really
thoughts
move
on
it
Monster
to
Hunter
one
Stories
for
2?
a moment.
I really love the art style of the stories spin-off there. I've started the first game on 3DS, but like so many other games, I just kind of let it fall to the wayside, and I really don't even know how to play it anymore.
There's so many different
I
ways to
can
play
I
this
can
game.
splurge real
Like,
quick.
Teresa
Legiacris is coming back, and I am so fucking happy.
Queen of the missiles, but you can
That's
also
why
just,
Cirrus knows what's up.
shoot your regular arm cannon, you can try and
Yeah,
avoid
I mean,
enemies
Cirrus has helped me
altogether,
get
try and
into the
hit them
series
all,
to begin with, and I'm
really, it's up to
hoping
you
that will
what kind of Samus you want to
get
be.
me a little more
And
appreciation
as-
for
As,
the
Audrey pointed
spin-off
out, too,
RPG.
earlier, that
because you actually get to work alongside monsters, which I'm
freeing
about.
to do more,
Dark
like,
Star
line of
just
sight
subscribed,
shooting,
thank you.
But you could also just free aim shoot.
Yeah, I
while
think
you're moving as well.
at some point me,
Oh,
Trey, and
nice.
Wayne need to hop on this week.
Yeah, no, I work a lot this week,
a lot of different things
and I keep telling them I'd like to go
Yeah.
part-time, please, so I can spend more time making
Pixelated
videos.
door, and now I'm filled with dread.
He's like, guys, I have this other job.
A new entryway.
Need time off from my other job.
Dude, at this point, YouTube, I mean, YouTube just pays me a little bit better. It's all still, like, basically, like,
and once
like
you're
just
in
a little
there,
bit above
be on the lookout for those.
minimum wage from everybody, but together I at least have an okay. I'm staying on top of bills without stressing about anything.
It really
So, and that's thanks to people like Pika Channel for subscribing. So thank you.
I am completely on edge. 'cause
Yeah.
it's, like, really
Thick and thin, thick and thin. Who's Reggie Rocks?
Yeah, just the detail in the background.
I feel like you're making a reference there,
There it
or
is.
he's just losing his damn mind.
Especially during moments like this, you can
God,
really
those
appreciate
fucking robots are
how
so
cool it
just
is to have an
uncanny
HD,
valley, and that's
2D
perfect.
They're
Metroid game.
Portal. What are you talking about, bro?
Just. Oh, I know they are, but that doesn't fit in Metroid very well. But that works out.
I'm just
Like that's kind of what you want.
I'm expecting them to infest potatoes and sing to me about cakes.
So I have an advantage here.
Okay, but I want you to imagine GLaDOS slowly trying to serenade Samus as she desperately runs away shooting.
Dude,
Oh,
I mean, I make a joke, but
Oh, you're following me.
like you got the writing of those games. What a fantastic
that's my recommendation.
Yeah, when
fusion,
they go into
if you
this,
will, of
full
franchises.
mode and turn red, the door locks until they sort of lose track of you.
You know what? Not even that. I want a Portal
Looking around, but
Metroidvania.
Find another way to get to me.
Yeah.
That'd be
Also, I don't
lit.
know if
That'd be
it's my
super
heart
cool.
throbbing through my hands or the controller, but it's it was
Reggie
pretty
Rocks, you
nerve-wracking
have no
facing
other
them.
job.
They're terrifying beasties.
Well, if you want me
Seeing
to
like
work
she's comical,
full-time
collected, and
YouTube,
badass, I
just
like to
keep
pretend
making
that
your
she's
crazy ass
actually as
comments,
nervous
Reggie.
as I am when I play it, but I don't think it's true.
Do you want to point out, like,
Shonen Boys,
also
Smash
the
Reveal is cool.
background,
At
like,
least
the amount of
another,
detail
not
the
another sword
developer-
character.
The development team has put into,
I guess,
like,
dude. I
not
don't know.
Just the enemies in the forefront, but also in the background.
I didn't mind the Smash reveal. I don't care for the character, but the way they did it was very good.
Is he the last character, or do we have one more?
Yeah, well, probably.
He's not the last character. We got a few
Note that
more.
for the future.
What do you mean we have a few more? We got like one more, don't we?
effectively is, you know, a voice.
Is there 3 characters already in the fighter pass right now?
Yeah, dude. Where you been? It's like 4, I think.
Only not playing Smash Brothers.
You got that
This is more
noodle
I
arm
love the
chick. You
detail
got
of,
Steve.
Like, the rib cage.
You
the
got the
background.
Xenoblade
You just know
double
something was
pack.
on there.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm missing somebody.
Oh yeah, I forgot Pyrrha and
thing
Mithra
about
came out.
Metroid
You're right. You're right.
enemies,
They're
too,
out.
Is that some of them have patterns and you can counter them, and others.
Oh,
don't,
Rob
like
says
this one.
Cirrus is here too.
Just get a
And hey, Rob, how you doing?
move him out of the way so I
How's
can.
it going, Rob?
Do you think Samus? How do you think Samus will lose all her upgrades this time? Well, she'll probably get a call from her dad.
Samus's
Adam!
PC or computer.
Trying to blow up my damn
Going to
speakers.
skip
Holy
this
cow!
part here just because we don't want
Oh,
to spoil
sorry.
any of the lore. But Dan, if you could summarize for the folks at home.
Eggman
so
or
as
Rayman
Samus
for
is
Smash.
exploring, she uploads
I don't think you're gonna get
data to
any of the mans
AI,
for Smash.
and Adam
My
kinda
friends,
gives
I'm
a
sorry.
little
I
analysis,
take both of them happily.
Just really hints, though, not necessarily telling you where to go or anything like that. It's still up to you to
I'm
kind of
curious.
explore, but there's some interesting.
The-
They
the
just
Tekken
mentioned
dude.
Adam.
You know, some little hints that you can potentially use, and in that one, Adam was basically.
Oh, okay, no,
summarizing
they're just recapping lore. Okay, that's all it is.
kind of
Never
the
mind.
limits that they have of patrolling a zone, and also how dangerous they are, which we've
Beautiful. And guys, I don't know if anyone was actually here to watch me put together a Sega Saturn, but this is what it looks like.
Shooting at the environment, looking for secrets, looking for.
I ordered a green
To be obvious, you really have-
shell,
It's like a puzzle.
and
It's
this
not
is
just
what it
action,
is.
Not just exploration. There's also a lot of puzzle elements here, trying to find.
This is a fucking embarrassment.
Yeah, and it's really cool
This
to
is
see how
yellow.
Metroid Dread
That's yellow.
does this really sweet balance of, you know, the moments where
And
you're
people will
allowed
argue
to
with me like, no, there's got to
quiet
have some
to
green. Like, I see the
solve
hints of green in the corners, guys.
it's
You don't need to point out
interspersed
where
with
green
this
is to me.
really
But when you can have an argument on whether or not something is green,
So here's the.
that's a problem for me. I want a green thing, so
That was.
I'll probably do it. I'm just gonna try and figure out a way to make it a little more green before I won't go and pick apart a
surveillance, the
beautiful
other
black
is,
Sega Saturn.
Which is marked with blue.
But man,
which
I'm
is
a little bit
scanning the
bummed out. I
area.
was so ready to have a finally have a green Sega Saturn and spend $100 on a.
With it. Oh, God.
It was basically yellow. It says green
And then
on the
when it
website, but
has
my God,
Samus on eyesight, it turns red, which
it'll
is
look
the
darker on the Sega Saturn. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like,
case-
I still feel like this thing's
Yellow is-
cheating, man.
heard-
Like,
it's heard a noise or sensed a vibration.
That's yellow.
And it's gonna go investigate that.
was the website Wish?
Oh, gosh.
No, I think it was like Katana Productions or something like that.
So the Emmy.
A green Sega Saturn. We have a green
are
Sega
really
Saturn at home.
Relentless and ruthless.
Who does?
It is
What are you talking
sort
about?
Of like a permadeath, which is very unusual for
It's
enemies
it's a
with,
meme.
in the Metroid series. But
I'll see myself
luckily
out.
It's not
Yep.
very. The game's pretty forgiving.
It's
It
piss
allows you
neon
to
green.
Respawn at an area that you were.
No,
in
it's
recently,
yellow.
So we're able
Little
to
tinges
just
of
go
green on the
back and
corners.
counter
This is
that
yellow.
Again.
Yeah, as Stu said, Instakill is new to the series, but it's really great.
I
'cause
know
it
my
offers a
favorite
chance
color when
for
I
you to
see it,
have
and I
that
only see little
challenging
tiny hints of
difficulty
it.
that I think Metroid fans expect, but without being quite so punishing with the respawning.
I like green,
have to play
and I
with
don't
the
like
game
having
to
arguments
get
about
to
whether or
it,
not
but
something is
it's
green.
really
That's
wonderful balance.
when you get to that point,
And
like, what are we
when
wasting
the
we have
Emmy
time
are
for?
in patrol mode, which is
I guess like
that,
the greens in this little package too are very yellowish.
it's in pursuit
Little hints of
me.
it.
They're
I hate
scanning
everything.
areas where they last sensed movement, and so they'll go and investigate it. And then if they
So no update about the new Sonic game. No, Jason. No, there has not been.
This is such a
Yeah, and Nintendo hasn't given us any updates about Sonic today. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, and the audio
Why?
changed,
Why
too.
tomorrow?
I absolutely love that detail.
Just it's a joke that it's Nintendo and not Sega.
There's always one little.
Because I believe there was like a whole thing during the Ubisoft conference too, where people were like, "Wait, no Sonic updates," but it was Ubisoft.
I'm feeling.
Oh my god, dude! It's been like that on every stream I've done so far. But what I am gonna do for you guys, I am going to just double check, because the whole thing I heard about that third one was just watching Speed Supersonic, who had heard it from Zippo.
Master that dash melee, you can just kind of run and gun.
Maybe I
Heard it
need-
from his dad that works at Sega.
Well, maybe I just need to bother Ricardo and just see
So water
where his
puzzle,
potential source
really
is. So
love
I'll
the
check
animation
Zippo's.
of the water flowing from one area to the
Oh,
next.
Wayne just
Such a
messaged us. Dude, you knew he was gonna
have access to
lose his
other
shit.
areas.
Metroid.
Here's, a map
I think this is the fastest he's
interacting with these room will
Thank you for
The
subscribing.
fat.
me more visibility to the.
I'm happy for Wayne. I'm not gonna
area
lie.
that I'm
Yeah, no, I'm
currently
glad
in.
he's happy.
So we sort of.
Dude, it is so cool, like in the modern age, like seeing Metroid get all his love, because it was just very hard to come by before
and so
this
that's
point.
why Samus's look looks different.
Maybe
But,
Ricardo was just
also to
reading
point
Zippo's
out,
E3
back to Audrey's point
predictions, not
about,
his leaks.
the
I don't
game is
know.
about exploration and action, and so this area map upgrade allowed me to see more about the map, but you can see that there's still.
I need
a
to
lot
see
of
if Wayne is still
obscurity here.
streaming.
So you need to explore in order to uncover more of the area and also any secrets involved. So.
Wayne is not streaming anymore.
I thought he was at work.
Really juicy lore. So
He was streaming the
whether you're
he
a
was
new
streaming the
or
whole
returning
E3 thing.
Metroid
Oh.
fan, if you've never played a Metroid game before, it really gets
I
you
was
into
on
the
his
game's
stream
story
like
to
before
enjoy
hopping
the
over here.
story.
Yeah, Metroid. Yeah, Wayne's losing over Metroid. If you have not watched his coverage over that series, go do that. Man's a very comprehensive reviewer.
I am. I just asked him if he's free. I just want to like bring him into the call and just be like, okay,
Yeah.
Wayne, summarize your feelings.
Pinata gives you a lot of missiles.
Oh, PGC Sonic Colors Ultimate comes out on my B-Day, and it was my first Sonic game. That's pretty cool.
It grants you.
It's a pleasant little birthday
punishment
gift.
for energy and also missiles. So definitely want to.
And hype for
defeat
E3 Sonic
enemies
News was
so
high
that
too. I'm not
I
sure
can
why
sense
though,
that
guys. Like
enemies
his
would be right
birthday's
on
next
top of me
week.
when I destroy the Autols.
That little beeping sound, just I hear it in my nightmares now.
Do we have the only confirmation we have is the Symphony though, right? We don't. They haven't said we're going to be getting any actually new Sonic news on his birthday.
Interesting detail about this game is normally in
We haven't been told we're getting any new Sonic news, but with that with the reveal of Rangers, you'd expect us to get even just a little bit.
And try and work your way to
Yeah.
the surface, and so that yearning towards.
But I mean, looking at that
Like-
Sonic Central, I don't like. The more I think about that Sonic Central, the more I just don't understand why they didn't wait. You know. Like that was such a rush job for some of those trailers.
Wait for an enemy to attack in order
I feel like a lot of it comes down to the fact that Sega just really desperately wants to please fans, and the idea of a slow burn reveal, while that makes more sense to do,
Just one missile that.
I wouldn't put it past them to have like sat in a boardroom meeting and gone, okay, if we do a slow burn reveal, people are going to tell us we're not giving them enough. If we throw everything out at once, then we have all this Sonic stuff for his birthday, and that'll make people happy.
Dash melee is that if you
Well, I think 23rd is going to be our make or break for. Not going to matter. People are going to buy this shit anyway. As much as people complain whether or not the new graphics are any good on Sonic Colors Ultimate, everyone's going to be buying it anyway.
Dude, watching the back and forths on Twitter about that has been kind of toxic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think people have. I've seen some pretty healthy debates back and forth on it.
You weren't able to before.
And I think there's more than enough fair criticism, and I think that just can happen with any one of these remakes. What I am wondering, though, just everything I've seen so far, it makes me wonder what are we really doing with this game? Because I'm seeing a lot of changes for change's sake, not to really let it bring out everything this game could potentially be.
Or they've just like swapped models out and swapped textures out that looked fine before.
They didn't even swap out models, dude. They just, yeah, it's just been textures and light sources, basically. But like Sonic doesn't even smile anymore from what I've been seeing.
Some more life,
Which would mean they're using the Forces model, which would be kind of weird.
No, they're using the colors model. They just didn't animate a smile on him yet from everything I've seen. I did appreciate that the Sonic YouTube page went out of their way to show off some of the gameplay, just because of all the back and forth. They're like, no, it's pretty, I promise you guys.
Become adept at them, you start to feel.
Again, I think that's indicative of Sega having to like do everything they can to please their fans. Like, guys, we know we're gonna bring you a Sonic. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just so smooth. It's like she's.
I don't know. I just,
parkouring through this.
yeah. I guess we'll see. I've been fine with everything I've seen so far. I was honestly kind of like reminded, like, oh wow, yeah, this game's actually like some of the level designs are actually pretty well put together. If as long as you are accepting of what the game is attempting to do.
And explore.
Yeah, if you're comfortable with Hallway Sonic, Colors is a good way to experience Hallway Sonic.
Yep.
But we are able to access this door that we weren't to before.
Like,
and here's
aside from writing, I don't think I've ever really disparaged that game much.
Spoil any more surprises here. We're gonna leave this as a cliffhanger.
Shadow the game, not the character.
All right. Well, that's all.
Honestly, I've had a pretty good time at E3 so far. I've been seeing a lot of negativity, and I've been seeing people say like, "Dude, you're so negative." Like, I don't know, man. I've been having a pretty good time with E3 so far.
To show you, so stay tuned.
That dude looks so uncomfortable. Oh my god. R. Padilla Jr. Rogelio? Is that you, dude? Did you give me a heart subscribing? His name's on here on my screen. Rogelio, if you're in the chat, buddy, you better be chatting with me, or at least text me. What are you doing, man? Okay. Today we had a Nintendo Direct, a good one at that. I mean, what was everyone anticipating? I think we had a lot of rumors of a Nintendo Pro coming out, or a Switch Pro coming out. Nothing's happened yet. Not for, well, while they're doing their thing, I'm gonna go find some trailers of stuff I missed. Okay. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot trailer. Did they show off Kakarot for the Switch?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't need to see that again.
I was watching Macy play that the other day. That was neat.
Yeah, I've only played like a couple hours of it, and then I was like, we should do a review on it, and then I never did the review. Alpha DD, thanks for popping over to Twitch. I appreciate it. How do we feel about this new angle, guys? I gotta put the... I was watching some of my pizza blankets, so I took it off the couch. But since it was the only piece of non-green furniture in here, I figured I'll put pizza blankets over it so the armrests look like crusts. And I love it.
I'm gonna be honest. Your new angle looks a lot. I like the angled approach instead of like flat on, like directly pointing at your face approach.
The only reason I've been avoiding it is because you see all that white behind me. Oh, that's kind of flopping over a little bit. Shit, I gotta get that fixed. Those are my Lost World standees. So they're facing off the other way there. I was running around, so I was like just kind of throwing stuff aside, trying to get everything working with my computer. I think it just fell over.
Everything is on buttons and sticks, so you can play with a Pro Controller, with a Switch Lite, whatever you need. And let's just get started. So
it shows more green. Well, that is always the goal, isn't it? More green. I gotta get 2 posters up too. I need more poster displays. I have 2 other posters I want to put up there.
Just a lot bit tastier.
Maybe put up some more lights for the goofy shit on the walls.
I've never seen such detailed powdered sugar.
But yeah, it does look a lot less claustrophobic now, which is good because this is a very big room.
Trying to collect stars, you play mini games to earn coins, and the coins can be traded for the stars.
Put a color changing light in the ceiling fan to make it green. I did.
And of course, there's.
I hate to say it. It was it's hard to see stuff in here. So I'm gonna put other just little accoutrements.
Sure, we'll take a little
Let's see.
So over here we have the scary Bowser pudding.
All right. So they got
scary Bowser pudding is hanging for a drum.
Mario Party going on right now, and I'm going to
and as Toad just told us, yeah, the Goomba
Smash Brothers trailer.
All right, so let's go ahead and tell everybody who
Kazuya, that's his name.
I am Rosalina.
I'm Peach.
I am Birdo.
I'm Luigi.
Oh, the Cringe Fest is live and wild over at the Treehouse. But I'm going to go watch the Smash trailer because I missed it earlier.
Wait, did they seriously say the star is always in the same No, they fucked this map up. Okay, no. Never mind. I'm upset. No, the whole point of this map is that it's not. Or we know the star was in the same place. I'm being stupid.
I could give a fuck.
The gimmick of this map.
Sorry, go ahead, Cirrus.
Okay, the gimmick of this map is still kept in, where you put traps for people. Okay. Like, I was gonna be upset if they brought back like a classic map, but they removed all the stuff that made that map fun.
Dude, even when I don't care about the Smash characters, they always have great trailers. Boom, 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 boom. She just keeps throwing people off the ledge here.
Dude, I enjoy this part. Where you just like toss.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Bye, Kirby.
Just every Kirby, no. Kirby cannot be beat. Not in the hands of Sakurai. No, he can't.
Sakurai always makes his character a shining star in Smash.
I mean, he's earned it. Let's be real.
Not saying he hasn't.
Okay, we'll get back
It's
over
just
to if you guys care about Mario Party.
Okay, my strategy is to copy K. Yeah, don't copy me.
I hate people talking.
That's helpful because then there's the curtain feature. So as soon as I feel like I have
But Nick,
everything
people
in the
don't
right
hate you.
spot, I can close the curtain, and nobody
I
can
do.
copy me.
That's not true.
Try to pay attention to the lower
Ghost, I'm sorry. I had to move a bunch of stuff around. Sweet baby boy. Oh, he wants to get on the couch. What are you doing, baby?
By the way, Nick, did you ever find a 3D model for that toy piece you needed?
No, I didn't.
As a quick reminder, this game is still under development.
Sweet baby Ghost, go on up. You're fine. Your couch is free. Go on.
What happened, Brad?
It's my sweet Ghosty. How's my boy? You like the scritches? Yeah, I like the scritches.
Oh no!
Oh, it's going well so far.
I did not do very well. I did all right, I
You
guess.
go, baby boy. All right, on the couch.
Whoa! Oh no!
Give me.
My strategy.
Can't handle his face.
Ghost being the best boy.
If we can see him, probably not.
I don't know if you knew.
Eh.
Turns out.
If you get on the couch, bro,
Sure, I see how it is.
your fan base awaits. That's what they're here for.
I'm sad already, and it's only round two.
Yeah. Oh, look how sad Birdo is. I might have to express my feelings.
What treehouse are they in?
I expressed the wrong feeling.
I never usually stick around for tree houses, so go on up, 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 up. Go on. Dude, they're just plushes. You can sit on plushes. I cannot read that, but thank you for subscribing. HXNXNX. I can't. Nope. Go on up.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
Good boy.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I don't want to sit with all your stupid toys.
I'll take it.
How it is.
I'll take it.
Nick's dog should be named Nick Jr. No.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So
He's mama's boy.
rounds, you can choose to use an item.
I should have named my turtle Nick Jr.
Well, someone will do other fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'd say Junior. He's going to outlive me, though.
Ah, yes, I'll be planting a alleged strawberry.
This is boring.
I just love looking at
Well, yeah, it's just watching other people play Mario Party. It's not going to be exciting.
No, we need to find something else to occupy our time. Okay.
Probably more delicious during the first round before everybody.
Yeah, I definitely need to redo the couch, and I need to see if I can figure out something I can do for the whole back half of the Lost World display, because that is gross looking. What do you think, Ghosty? Maybe we like put up a display, like a light, like poster, right, Ghost? Or just some kind of extra thing that we can like stick to the back of it without harming the cardboard.
I like these because they become extra chaotic.
I don't know. We'll figure it out another time.
It's a bold strategy.
Yes, Princess of Pages, it is actually boring.
I love that practice.
So we're not going to watch any more Mario Party, but we will hop back in there at some point a little bit later to see if there's any updates. In the meantime, let's see. What I actually want to do is I want to go back to the Breath of the Wild teaser. And I want to just take a look at the little bits and pieces here, see if there's anything we can kind of uncover. Seriously, still watching Mario Party? Oh, look at that.
I'm not watching Mario Party right now. I paused it a little while ago.
Would you like to examine things with me?
Sure. Give me just a second to go to the Zelda parts.
I just looked. I went to YouTube and just, I mean, because all the trailers are going to be up and about now. Sonic fan game stream would be awesome. We'll try to do that next week. We'll do a lot of Sonic related stuff next week. And I don't even know if we'll even do it on YouTube. We might just switch over to Twitch, because I know some people are upset that anytime they see me online, it's not for a new video essay. Not to worry, though. I got a lot of fun stuff in the works. Hey, it's the apologist himself. It's not a stream unless someone's like, wow, it's the real dude.
No, see, the real dude is a cartoon character. This is Nick, completely different person.
Entirely different person. Okay. Okay, so we have a little bit more of this dude's look.
Before I do the actually, hold on. Let's go. Ah, damn it. I love YouTube shortcuts. I mean, I hate them very a lot.
Zombie comes back to life. Zelda falls to her apparent death, so she will not be joining us in the game. I thought it was really
upsetting,
surreal.
though.
They went like full on Skyward Sword with us here, though. Like as soon as Breath of the Wild 2 started. It really is Sonic all over again. Like we're Rangers 2022, whatever it's called. Like it started off with the glowing bits, and like this looks like colors again. I have enough colors. Why are you doing this to me? And they have Link free falling. And I'm glad to see his color is back, for fuck's sake. Let's see. I want to take a look at the arm. Okay, so I think it's an infection because he's got patterns around his chest.
So this is Legend of Zelda and the Secret Rings.
For God's sake, sirs. Let's say Deadpool and Link, like a techno-organic virus, not some fucking heartburn, for God's sakes. Wait, Nick and Game Apologist are the same person? Yes, I am. They discovered my secret. Oh, there's weird little... Is that like just little hairs in my glasses? I really need to get another set of contacts. Ugh. Let's see here. Crusty arm. Okay, so
feels weird that they're going to be having us go back to the sky areas. feel like we're gonna end up like going to old Skyloft.
I wouldn't hate that.
Like, even though I'm not it's kind of like, where, like, I hate the gameplay of 06, I really do, but I don't mind returning to Crisis City and Generations. The same thing for me. Like, I don't like Skyloft when I'm playing Skyward Sword.
Doesn't mean you don't want to see more of that, though.
Yeah.
That would make me a little bit
I'd be fine
happier.
seeing it in a different game.
Yeah, no, I'd be happy having Skyward Sword back in terms of like if they actually brought in lore for a change. Okay, so something about this arm I'm noticing. It looks like it's potentially healing, but I'm also noticing longer fingernails here. Is that Link's hand? Did they give him long fingernails? Was that a lady?
Oh God. Made him a Magic the Gathering player.
Looks like he gets his... Well, let's go back here. It looks like he does get the blue tunic back at some point. So I'm going to assume the... Is that Link altogether? That's got to be Link. So, okay, he's been through some shit, I think, at the start of this game.
I think what they're going to do is, like, Zelda's going to fall at the beginning, all that shit's going to happen, and then he's going to wake up in, like, this game's version of Skyloft, and he's going to have the virus on him. It looks like the fucking Mako infection from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
He's going to wake up there, and they're going to explain to him. It's going to be like the fucking opening of Metroid Prime 3. Hey, you've been asleep for a while. A bad thing happened and your friends need to be rescued. You're infected, but don't worry. We have this technology that allows you to harness the infection.
I don't know if he's going to run into any buddies or anything like that. Somebody brought up a good point, like looks like the slate kind of fused with his arm. Yeah, I'm not seeing the slate here. That was definitely a Wii U. When that game was being made for the Wii U, that was what it was there for. But we're seeing here that the time stop mechanic, that was just him holding his hand out.
He's just doing it with his arm.
Yeah, which is kind of rad. I'm about it. And then he's got
actually, you know.
What also I noticed though, well, like here's the interesting thing though, because like what I'm noticing too is that fiery thing he's got there, like that's a completely separate. Wow, words are fucking stupid. That's a completely separate tool, which was not something we got a whole lot of with Breath of the Wild 1. We got, different weapons, but we didn't get other... I mean, we didn't
get Link's tools. We didn't get, like, his boomerangs and shit like that outside of weaponry.
And, I mean, the fire thing's still a weapon, but it's a completely different weapon. So it looks like we're going to be expanding his inventory a bit, which I'm pretty much about. I think that Link is going to become Venom and eat everyone. Just my theory. I think you're onto something, Jamie. Definitely.
You're just gonna hand him a bunch of chocolate.
Okay, so Darth Ganondorf cut off Link Skywalker's arm. Hooray! No, I don't think he's losing an arm, guys. I think it's just an infection that he gets under control, because you can see his arm here looks much better off than it was before, and that's not exactly unheard of when it comes to Zelda. I mean, he was a furry for a good chunk of Twilight Princess, for crying out loud, and
he never stopped being a furry after that. Let's be honest, he's a furry in his heart.
I mean, yeah, he's got to probably have some real kinky stuff behind that silent stare of his.
I mean,
Iceberg,
so
Iceberg, give me shit about saying a swear word. How long you've been at the Discord forever? Don't even give me that.
So I'm gonna be honest though, if he's using his arm to harness Sheikah Slate powers, it would make sense that like he would get an infection and then Sheikah, like technically we've only got the Sheikah that are in Kakariko Village left, like that's canonically what's there. But having like a Sheikah village in the sky that's managed to stay away from Ganon's influence, that would make sense for like them to bring him, like nurse him back to health and be like, hey, by the way, Arm can do the shit now because Sheikah tech.
Well, I don't know if that would work or if that would go against the basic premise of what we had for Breath of the Wild, which, I mean, it had people, populate the land, but it was still a very lonely experience. And it looks like more ruins, so maybe we'll get more ghosts. Maybe we will get sky people or maybe we'll have more technology infused things. But I mean, we did have longer fingernails, which tells me we're getting somebody else in there, be it Zelda or maybe that's just Link. He was all wild and scruffy looking. Maybe he just didn't have time to get a manicure.
There was wait, hold on. So you beat Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a way they could actually do this with the Sheikah without issue, and it would still be consistent with the theming of the game and also consistent with what we know of the Sheikah. They can nurse Link back to health, then like drop him off somewhere and have just one emissary go, "Hey, did this for you. Now go be like the hero of Hyrule. Go do the thing for the royal family you're supposed to do." And then they like it's just a single emissary doing kind of what Impa did in Ocarina of Time, and then just fucking off. Like that's not inconsistent with how the Sheikah normally operate, anyway.
No, not in the slightest. I just, yeah, I don't know. It could be them hanging out up in the sky this whole time. We might not. I'm not super worried about it either way. I hope we do get a little bit more story.
I do like this aesthetic of Link traveling to different islands with his paraglider, though. That looks neat.
Yeah. Hopefully it's a little bit more expansive, because it looks like we are still getting ground-based combat. So I really hope... I just want a substantial sequel. That's what I've always been worried about. I don't want the same map again as much as I loved it for Part 1. Like, I want a full-on game. So here's the other thing I wanted to talk about. They clearly have a reverse time mechanic of some sort here. I assume anyway. Because they have the drop of water that gets absorbed back up, but at the same time, they have him, like, sloop up through the ground here. So maybe that's just like a teleportation mechanic. He drips upward. And the music does a little bit of reversing there. So yeah, I mean, however those bits of land are floating, that's got to have something to do with these mechanics.
Yeah. But I mean, we've had ancient civilizations in the sky. Like that was actually a thing in Skyward Sword too, not just Skyloft. Actually, was it Skyward Sword or was it Twilight Princess that had the dungeon that was like the ancient city in the sky? Yes,
I don't remember.
I did.
I don't know. I mean, I've never beaten Skyward Sword, but I mean, I thought it was kind of weird that, you know, if this is the beginning of Zelda, why haven't we seen more just floating bits of cities? But it looks like they could be potentially tying all that in. I do think Nintendo tries their best to kind of keep everything kind of contained. So, thanks for following Dirt House. So I doubt it's going to be anything that... I doubt you're going to need to play Skyward Sword to get what's happening in Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah. I will say this, though. I'm okay with Zelda stories being contained when they take place in other lands like Link's Awakening or Majora's Mask, where like these are geographically different locations.
Mm-hmm.
When we're seeing more of Hyrule specifically, I do want to see a little more consistency in the landscape. Not like Kakariko Village must always be located in the same place, but like you're gonna have those floating islands. I do want the ability to just like know they're around. Hold on, let me see what game it was.
Well, I mean, regardless of how that ties into lore or not, like you can tell, like the stuff in the sky is how they're excusing the sequel.
Twilight Princess is where it is. So it is actually like outside of Skyward Sword, but the city in the sky is a dungeon. So
I mean, they've done that in Minish Cap too.
Did they? I never actually beat Minish Cap.
Oh. Well, they've had sky-based temples before. Just if it's such an essential part of the lore, I'd like to see something.
Well, I'm not talking about like just having the temples. I mean, like from like an exploration standpoint, the point of a city in the sky to me is not just to have a dungeon, it's to also have like lore. Like people used to live here. This was once a civilization that we're now exploring the ruins of. That's the thing that I like.
What is with us old as video game franchises and like, you know, you stick an island in the sky, I expect lore. Islands aren't
I mean,
supposed to be doing that. Better be good reasons why. Sonic's got a big jewel. What's your excuse, Zelda? I've seen a lot of generally positive responses to Nintendo here. I didn't expect that from people. Kazuya and Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, it looks like somebody's excited for him. That's good.
I mean, if you're a Tekken fan, there's reason to be excited there, especially like Tekken fans who were burned by Street Fighter X Tekken. Being able to have Street Fighter and Tekken characters in a fighting game together, where they're not trying to mince them together in via lore to force them to fight each other.
I thought that was a cute idea.
I
don't
agree.
Get it. I don't actually play those games. I don't fucking care.
So I think my gripe is this: if you're writing a story for a fighting game or anything, any type of crossover, and you have your characters come in conflict, the way you have those characters come in conflict is by using an artificial, like a rage virus or something, like they did with DC versus it was DC versus Mortal Kombat. Don't like that, because I think that if you're a good writer, you can find reasons for these characters to come into conflict. If I remember right, Street Fighter X Tekken did the same thing, where it was like one side of people have this weird water virus and the other side has this weird fire one, and forces them to fight. It's like that's really lazy writing, though. I want to see these characters fight organically.
I guess I don't follow it, so I got nothing in the. No dog in that race. I mean, generally speaking, I completely agree with you, though. Of course.
Like I think a good example of it is still like, as awkward as the mode was, from a storytelling perspective, Subspace Emissary, nothing felt super forced in that, as far as like why characters came in conflict.
Ugh. I thought that was just so much missed potential, but I mean, it's whatever. It's fine. What? Nick's wearing something that's not green? I am wearing green, so I don't know what you're talking about. Don't get all aggressive, the princess of the pages. My goodness. Let's see here. Stinky drink. Story. Oh, it's not the reason people don't like Street Fighter by Tekken. Yeah, no, but I mean, again, not a game I was going to play either way. The shirt, yeah, no, I mean, it's a Sonic shirt, if that makes you guys happy. Yeah. I mean, it can be hard to make characters fight organically, yeah, but it's whatever. That, again, like, it's just there as like a polite gesture. Be like, look, it's a fighting game crossover. We'll give you a basic ass reason for why these characters are together. I don't give a shit. I want to talk about Zelda.
I've started a war, sorry.
But yeah, I mean, have you been looking at any part of this trailer? Is there anything like standing out to you?
Aside from the stuff we were to talk about, like the infection, obviously, the fact that he's using his arm to control the Sheikah items instead of doing it via the tablets. We've obviously got the fact that the earliest trailers of the game kind of hinted that we would be playing as Link and Zelda, because they both were like going down into Ganon's crypt, and then suddenly,
yeah, no, I was wondering.
and then it looks like we've been. I'm not going to say we've been bait and switched, because we honestly should have expected that. But it does feel kind of weird to get a little bait and switched on that. I would have enjoyed a bit of tag team action between them, especially if you're playing. Not like that, you. Jesus.
Get a Bokoblin in the middle there, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. So, I mean, it's like, after playing Age of Calamity and being able to play with Scientist Zelda as a fighter and seeing what she can do in the middle of combat, I would have loved to actually bring that into the open world of Breath of the Wild. Like, bring her fighting style. And if you were going to have Link not use the Sheikah Slate anymore because of the arm infection thing, then having Zelda be the one that physically uses the slate would still make sense, would still be consistent. I would have liked that, but that seems to not be what we're getting in here. The omission of her as a potentially playable character is glaring to me. I don't think it's a problem, mind. Like,
Missed
I don't think there's
opportunity.
anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a thing that, like, now that I've done that in Age of Calamity, I want to do that again, but in a proper Zelda game.
Yeah.
Like, don't let Wand of Gamelon be the game that that features Zelda as the prominent playable character.
Yeah. I don't know. As long as it's a good game, I'm gonna be okay. I do think it's a missed opportunity, but at the same time, I'll be honest. Like, I was very worried we were gonna get like a two-person kind of a thing. Like, that was gonna be the new gimmick. And I gotta tell you, I'm sick and tired of that gimmick.
Kind of like the Resident Evil 5 thing, where they were just like, "Oh yeah, now you've got Sheva here." Oh, okay, cool.
Or yeah,
Am
or
I going to
Ellie
hate
in
her?
Last of Us, or the duo adventure thing. I was just kind of sick and tired of. And I do like the isolation and solitude of Breath of the Wild, so I don't really need a buddy chatting in my ear the whole time.
Yeah, and I can understand that.
Okay,
That's
There's
why
still
I'm
a
not
Mario
like
Party. God damn.
That's why it's one of those things that, like, it doesn't upset me because it doesn't affect anything.
Yeah. No, it's man, it's a double-edged sword with Breath of the Wild getting a sequel for me. It's getting a sequel to one of my favorite games of the series. But the worry for me was always, well, I already know what Hyrule's like in this world. I've thoroughly explored it. I've had a chance to fall in love with it. I don't think I need a whole other game on this map, so I was very worried about redundancies on that front there. And it looks like the
way they're. It looks like the way they're solving that, though, is that, like, the ground is where things are familiar, but the sky is where they are new.
Yeah, and I get that, but again, like, I'm still waiting to see, because everything I saw so far, it looked really pretty today. I get very worried about not so much that it's, like, not enough new stuff, but, like, it's going to be tedious trying to get to and from the ground to the sky. Or maybe I have to go buy an amiibo to make that easier.
I was about to make that joke. I do think, though, if it's anything like Breath of the Wild, like the original one, though, I think they're going to be able to manage that just fine. What I'm most excited about, I think, is on a technical level, this game is going to be optimized for the Switch, not built for the Wii U and then ported over.
Yeah, and I think that's what the ARM was there for. That's what gave me kind of reprieve. Because if any of you guys watch my Zelda video, like, that was the big gripe I had, was like, this is a great game and it could have been better if it stayed on the Wii U, but it probably would have died if it stayed on the Wii U as well. So I'm glad we're going to come back to this world and we're going to optimize it for the Switch specifically, because I think that will iron out those, honestly, not even that big of a deal kinks from the first game that I had there. And yeah, I at the end of the day, I want new mechanics. I want a different map to explore. And if we're going back to old elements of the map, I want it changed. I want to see how this world has progressed. And I want a decent plot this time around, because a lot of the interest was in the past in that game. And you slowly had more of that kind of come through. But at the end of the day, it was a very paper-thin plot.
You know what would be interesting? If this game took place... Because we haven't been told how far after Breath of the Wild 1 this takes place in, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least as far as I know.
Yeah, we don't have a set timeline. And we're definitely going to have, like, a time skip at some point after everything goes to shit. Like, the underground part, that has to be the beginning of the game. Things go to shit.
Yeah.
Mummy Ganon comes back. And Link's been away or something happened because his arm's corrupt. He looks like a raggedy-ass... if the world of Kid Icarus had hobos, that's what Link looks like in that game. So yeah, he's got to go take a bath and he's got to go clean up his crusty arm. So something happened there.
What I'm excited for there, what I would like, my hope is that during this whole time skip process, we're going to see Hyrule rebuild, because Hyrule, as it exists in Breath of the Wild, is a very isolating place. Everyone exists super far away from one another, and that's by design, because there's too many of Ganon's minions walk around and do their shit with nobody really to stop them. Even in places where people can set up civilizations, they can get sabotaged by like the offshoot of the Sheikah clan. I can't remember their name right now. Like, bad shit happens in that world, so people end up being isolated. I would like to see the surface world have 10 years of like organically building out and becoming a proper Hyrule nation state again, or at least as far as they can manage in that amount of time. Then everything go to shit, as opposed to just re-entering that world as it existed already in Breath of the Wild 1.
I don't think it's going to be that much of a time skip. Drain Puff pointed out, and I do have to agree with them, did find the location where they shot the castle flying, and looking by landscape, it looks pretty much identical. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be too much difference in terms of that core map, and regardless of what the towns have done since then, like Link and Zelda still have to be youths, so there's not going to be that much of a time skip, if any, and I don't think there's going to be enough time to really establish anything new from there, because I mean 100 years had passed in that first game, and it just looked like humanity was just kind of getting their shit together, so I can't imagine they've done a whole lot more in that time. I mean, maybe with Zelda back, they start reestablishing stuff, but it looks like she's spending more time looking at rocks than ruling the land.
I mean, that was kind of like the whole reason that at least according to the king of Hyrule went to shit in the first place, is because she was too busy looking at rocks.
Oh, that's what she was worried about. But I mean, regardless of anything else, too, like a big part of the fun of Breath of the Wild 1 was exploring all those ruins. So what do they do about that? Because I don't want to go back to all of those little temples again. Been there, done that. I guess they just need to retcon there being more things to uncover down there. I don't know, but they're bringing back the land, like the core of Hyrule back. So they got to do something with it. They're clearly spending their time with this game. They're not messing around. Otherwise, this game would have been out already. And they just said like it's been 2 years since we even announced this, and we just now have stuff we feel confident in showing you. And obviously, the pandemic had a part to play in that as well. But I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I trust the Zelda team. They have not let me down for a very long time. And
you know what would make sense with this current approach to the game and would flesh out that area fine?
What's that?
Under a series of underground catacombs. Like, because they're obviously going into a catacomb of sorts, finding the corpse of Ganon that, you know, apparently energy's been siphoned from, or however they're going to plot that out. It would make sense for there to be like extensive networks of underground, even potentially one-time civilizations down here, and that would also be consistent with what we've seen in other Zelda games, because the underside of Kakariko Village was supposed to be where like the bloody past of the Hyrule royal family was buried. That was like the thing with the Shadow Temple and Ocarina of Time. So it would make sense if they go, okay, you've got your Hyrule field up here where civilization exists, you got your shops, you got all this, but when you want to go exploring, you go underground, you go up into the sky, you know, you go to these other locations because you've already explored Hyrule Field. You've done all this.
Yeah. Drainpuff says over on Twitch, this game was planned as DLC, but apparently there were so many ideas they decided to make a sequel. I have not read that for myself, but I mean, looking at it, that's what it looks like to me. I mean, that's what Mario Galaxy 2 was. And I know that I know people like Mario Galaxy 2. It still feels like that to me. It still feels like a a hearty expansion, and that's what this looks like to me. It looks like a hearty expansion, and I guess that's what I'm worried about.
Which would make actually, you know what they might fucking do then, honestly. And I don't know if I want this, but if they treat it like that, if they treat it mechanically like that, they might end up even doing something where like your save file from Breath of the Wild 1 can port over, or because if they do the like beefed up expansion route, then they may even keep some of those old shrines just on the map, and if you had completed whichever shrines they decided to keep, those might carry over into the new game. If they decide to keep the map as it was, the shrines as they were, all that other shit. I don't know if I even want that, but that might be a thing that they do if that's legitimately what's happening with the game.
No, I don't think any of that's. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the fact that we have so much. I mean, we're going to see return of old mechanics for sure, but the fact that the Sheikah Slate is no longer a part of the arsenal, and like there's a major focus on the arm. Regardless of whatever they do with lore, Nintendo keeps their eyes on the prize, and that's always a solid gameplay experience. Regardless of how people feel about Zelda lore, the most important part of that video game is the mechanics of that video game. So if the temples do make a return at all, I think it's going to be in service to whatever the new mechanics are. I don't think they're going to be back just for the sake of being back. That's why I remain trepidatious about being in redundant areas, but I also trust these guys enough to have everything be in service to whatever they're cooking up for us here. So I do not expect us to be revisiting the old temples. Like we might have a tutorial area like we did with the plateau. But even then,
they might do some throwback. They might do some throwback stuff as well, though.
Yeah, and
because you can't put it.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you can't really put it past the. You can't put it past any Nintendo team to not like design some throwback content.
Yeah, let's see what people are saying here. Jamie's saying, "I just hope this isn't Breath of the Wild, but now we added some new things and a new story. I love Breath of the Wild, but I want them to at least add some new mechanics or something." We're gonna get new mechanics. We're gonna get all that. They were showing off that in the trailer. I think it's gonna be fairly substantial, but I do worry about it just feeling like Mario Galaxy 2, which again was a good game, but
it was more an expansion, less a sequel, and we kind of wanted a sequel.
Yeah. So I actually like them to. Yeah, I just don't want that same map over again. It's
I gotta use the restroom.
All right, have fun. Let's see here. There's a flamethrower weapon which looks cool, and you know that worm that steals your rupees. That's in the trailer too. Was that in the trailer? I need to take a look for Breath of the Wild 2. Are you up to it? Releasing on Zelda Tuesday. It is Tuesday today, isn't it? God, I'm gonna have to go back to sleep. I've only had like 3.5 hours of sleep so far. I do work again today, so we won't be on for a whole lot later. But what else can we talk about here, guys? Because that's about as much as I can say about Zelda for right now. There we go. What else kind of stood out to you guys in terms of the Nintendo E3 showcase, everybody? Because I am somewhat curious. Let's see. Bandai Namco Entertainment live stream. That's at 2:25 p.m. today. I unfortunately will not be able to stream that because your boy is going to have to E3 schedule. Yeah, go to work later today. So hopefully they won't pull a Capcom on us. But yeah, we'll probably see some more Dragon Ball. I mean, they announced a Switch port of a game, so you're probably going to have to sit through that shit. Buying that Metroid game day one? So am I. Atlas did buff DLC strategy with Persona 5 Royal, and it had new content enough to feel like a different game. I don't doubt Nintendo could do the same Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, it's going to be a good game, Joe Johnny. I just want it to be a substantial upgrade if they're going to be bringing back that entire damn map, that's all. And it probably will be. Shin Megami Tensei 5 was cool. You gotta, that is one of those series that, like, they have so much shit, like, I can't tell if it's been announced yet or not, but, like, is that a brand new game? I don't know how far along people are in that, they are on that franchise. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, yes, we made the game longer. It's gonna have a new name. For sure. When you get 100K, throw a pizza party video. Yo, I mean, if you guys want to help me get to 100K, I will not complain. I would love to have one of those plaques. That's the thing. I'm just taking a look right now, seeing if there's anything that deserves our time and attention here on the internet. Because we watched most of the trailers, I'd like to say. We probably watch most of the trailers we give a damn about. Let's see there. You know, yeah, we had some predictions here that had not shown up. We didn't get any Pokemon from what I could tell. No Splatoon 3. The Switch Pro certainly didn't make any announcements here. Can't wait for Sonic Rangers Dread. Mario Golf looks fun. Did we get a new trailer for that I missed? Because I was like 20 minutes late to the whole damn thing. See, EA plays July 22nd. We ain't doing that. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's just the okay, so it looks like they're at the Be Right Back here, so I think they're done with Mario Party. So we will see what's next for the Treehouse here. Because they every now and then they do something incredibly surprising in those things. And it was nice to see some more Metroid Dread. But you know what? I never even watched the initial trailer. Okay. So, while Nintendo gets all set up here, let's watch that. I imagine it's going to be pretty much the same stuff we already saw in the Treehouse, but I've not just watched the nice little package of a trailer yet. Wisps with Drip. Nobeo was Donkey Kong's 40th anniversary and not even mentioned. Damn, really? Damn. Developers really like those little, these little cube things, don't they? What's that red ring around her? Oh, that must be a target. Oh, we're starting off with a death scene. Yep, so more... I mean, obviously we were talking about it earlier, more of the... what the fuck was it called? Samus Returns gameplay. Good to see they're expanding on it. That was that was straight up Chozo just chatting there. What the hell? I mean, that technology looks Chozo related. Did I talk over any of that stuff with the Treehouse? Let's see, where was that? Let's see what that thing is. I like that running kick. Yep. I swear I must have missed it. Well, regardless, looks like they're going to be expanding the lore finally. If they're going to be bringing it this far into the future, that means they have more story to tell, and I am about that. All right, what's this? Monster Hunter World? Or stories?
In the Monster Hunter world. If you don't know anything about the Monster Hunter franchise,
There you
no
go.
worries. We'll be getting you up to speed. If you are familiar, I think you're really going to be interested in the connections that you maybe already know.
Apparently the tech is from Galactic Federation.
Mechanics. It is the same world. You're going to see the same
You're gonna have an alien
monsters,
that helps
but a bit
you?
of a different
I don't
take here.
know.
And as somebody myself who really loves RPGs,
When will
and
you
turn-based
greenify the
combat,
Sega
this
Saturn?
really
So like I
suits
said at the
my
start of the
playstyle
stream,
nicely.
You know, Sam,
this
jumping
is
in on
what they
that, I
sent
just wanna
me.
also point out, I think this might be the
And
first
that's
time we're doing
barely
live gameplay,
green.
right?
It is, yeah. This is world first live gameplay. Super exciting.
I just flat out,
so
honestly,
here real
this
quick,
does
my
not look
house
green to
is where I
me
can save
in the
game. It's
slightest. This
also where I
looks
can do some
yellow.
character customization. My
And
little
I don't
kid
want
over
to
here,
take apart a
Navaru,
Sega
is
Saturn
a
for
really
this.
unusual, very distinctive
So the
looking
hunt
feline.
continues for
He's
green
a bit
Sega
of a
Saturn
world
shell.
traveler, but
I'll probably
he
do it a little
crossed
bit
paths
later,
recently, and
but
he's
it's
decided that he's gonna hang out and help me on my adventure. So
I'm gonna see if
we
I can
will
make
see
it a little
lots
bit more
of him in
green
a bit.
before I do
just
anything
wanna
else
get
to
out
it.
here.
I love how
'Cause,
cozy
yeah,
it
this
is though in your house. Like I want to.
this
do
thing's
something
ugly
there.
sin. This sucks.
I will say this game's art style really speaks to me. I think Capcom's done an amazing
Of course, they
job
made a
of
way to
really
find
making an
skin type
immersive
body
view of the
armor. You
world.
thought that
And as
Samus
somebody who hasn't
design
had a
was
chance to
sexy?
get out
What are
of
you
the house
talking
much
about?
lately, it's really nice to have a chance to explore somewhere that's so beautiful and expansive. I can talk to people even though they're not real. And have a
Might
big
be Mountain Dew.
adventure, so
It's
I'm
the
really
guys. That's not
appreciating
green.
this.
This is not
So
green.
here, as we take a
This
little
is
bit of a
yellow.
look around my home
This is
village,
yellow.
if you think about Monster Hunter, just the name of the franchise,
If you have to
even if you've
debate
never played,
the
you can
color,
probably
then
guess that
what do we?
Monster
Yeah.
Hunter, you normally have a pretty adversarial.
And I know I got a lot of like
relationship with
yellowish
monsters, but that's
green
not the
in
case
in this
game. My
graphics
character is
package.
part of
Trust me, I'm not a
PvP,
big fan
but
of
has
that
figured
either.
out
I
a
want
way
like
to really live in
solid,
harmony with monsters. They are
obviously
friends who
green
fight
green.
alongside us. Got a beautiful
New shade of green, disappointment green.
kind of housing set up for our monster friends.
Metroid
over
Lady
here.
dies, not
We
clickbait.
even actually, if I take a look over here, we just chill on the beach with them. And I love this little duo. They're just kind of chilling, living their best life here. and my
Yeah,
home is
I
honestly
want to
kind
beat
of
the first
paradise.
Monster
I work
Hunter
very much about,
stories.
all the different facilities that are available in my village.
Because I
Normally, it's a
love all the
peaceful,
colors.
wonderful place, but recently things have gone a little sideways. I am a novice monster rider. I'm just kind of learning the ropes. My teacher over here, Kana, has been teaching me what it means to be a monster rider.
Dana, what's up?
She is amazing, and she's a very good teacher. But right now, she's also dealing with the fact that there are a lot of
Can't
really
mix the slide
unusual
counter and jump
occurrences
together.
taking place in
Platform
the
instead.
island. We'll talk about the story in a bit more detail.
How are you?
but
Labeth?
what you need to know right now is
Labeth?
monsters are acting
How am I
very
saying that? Am I
strangely,
saying that
very
right?
aggressively.
Well,
There's
hey,
a lot
dude,
of
how you
unusual
doing?
activity going on around the island.
If you hold it
So
under
on
a
top
certain
of
light, you
teaching
can
me how to be a
imagine it's
monster
green.
rider,
It's
she's
green.
also teaching me how
They
to
sent Nick solid jello.
crisis management as we try to figure out what happened. to
I
the
went back
island.
and looked at
'Cause
the
it's one of those weird natural phenomenon and things
the
that kinda
actual pictures,
going
and I
sideways
don't
on
know
us.
what I was thinking. Unless they
So
switched up
recently
the
we
pictures
found
at
out that
some
there is a
point, but like it
poisonous
is
monster that's
like,
causing a lot of problems in another part of the island. So
yeah,
I
dude,
recently
that's
got
a
back
yellow
on
ass
mission,
Sega
and
Saturn.
I've
Like
been
if
getting ready
somebody,
to head out to try
if I
to
brought
track
that
down
in
that
and tried to
poisonous
put in
beast.
that debate that this was
I
green,
hit the quest board over here, turned in a bunch of quests, which gave me a lot of XP for my party, Zenny, which is the in-game currency, and a bunch of items. I then turned around and used some of that
Man,
in-game
this is really
currency, the
disappointing.
Zenny, to pick up some antidotes from a local
$100
merchant.
wasted.
Seemed like
Good
a good
God.
idea since we're going to be dealing with a poison monster. Grabbed some more quests as well.
I don't know.
So
Hopefully,
the
other
quest board's
people.
great
Now that
way
we're
to
finally
get
making
those,
Sega
but I
Saturn
also get
shells,
quests
maybe
from
they'll
NPCs around the world. I
make a
used
better
some more of
fucking
that
color.
Zenny I picked up to
But they don't even have a Twitter, otherwise I would have tagged them.
buy some other items that maybe I'll
Just
have
give
a
'em a
chance
little
to
bit of
show off
shit.
here. I also did some crafting. So I used monster parts
You
and
could burn it
materials
on
that I found around
stream,
the
burning
island
the
and from
yellow.
battles
I spent $100 on that,
this
dude. I ain't doing
amazing new
that.
sword with
If
the
anything,
help
I'll
of
return
the
it.
smithy in town.
But
chicken
I mean, it is kind of on me.
got it
If
with-
those
yeah,
were the
we got
initial
big chickens.
pictures,
It is.
that is the color, and that's what I bought, and that's
Look at it.
my
I just made
failing.
it and I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I also used some ore to upgrade my hammer, so my gear's
You can
about
just
ready.
say
There's one last
baths
thing I
if
have
it's too
to do. So
complicated.
under
It's like
normal
saying best,
circumstances, and
but with
sorry,
an
just a
A.
moment to
Best.
appreciate this sweetest little
Okay.
feline in all of his majesty. I would normally hatch eggs before I turn in quests because I want the monsters
Should have
that I've
been
hatched
green.
to enjoy the bonus
Yep.
of all that
Yellow
XP.
S Sigasen.
But I kind of reverse the order here from what
You
I
guys
normally
need
do,
to
so I
understand
could
like
show you all
how
actually
important it
head out
is for
into
me
the
to
field.
finally have a green version of my favorite console. Yes, the Sega Saturn is my favorite console.
There as well. So
Does it
choose
have
a
my
new
favorite
monster
games?
to add to my party. I'll just leave
No.
his name as
I'm just
is. And
I
for
just
any
like it,
RPG,
and I
party
don't know why.
mechanics and party strategy are
Just have
key,
a
and
lot
here
of
it's no
fond
different. But the pretty awesome
memories
thing
with that
here
machine.
is that most of my party members are actually monsters.
So-
here, I'm actually going to change my lead monster over to the new Bulldromes. So we can
Yeah,
see
no,
what
we're
he's
not
like
going
in
to
the
be
field.
trading out the shells.
And he's
Not
hopefully
until I
gonna
can get a
have
little
some fun
creative with
afterwards
that.
as we
Maybe
get
we
rolling.
can.
As we head out
Maybe
of
we
the
can bring
village,
out a
you'll
little
notice
bit
that I
more
get the
green from
option
that
of
thing.
choosing to head out in the afternoon or the evening.
We'll see.
So, for the sake of this segment, we're going to
And
with afternoon departure times.
while I have
I
a
do
new
encourage
shell,
folks who
it
are
might be a
watching
good
when
time to
you're playing this
actually
yourself, mix it up a bit.
mod
Check
a
things out
system.
in the
So
field in the afternoon and
I'm
in
going to
the
do a little
evening.
bit of investment on
As
that
we
front
mentioned,
there
crafting
too,
and finding
because
those key
somebody put in the
materials is
comments
so
like I should get like a
important to
Terra
Monster
Onion or
Hunter
something like that.
experience.
And I
this
might
is
do
gonna be a
that. So
little different
we'll
at night, so you wanna mix
we'll
it up a
tweak
little bit.
a Sega Saturn before I do
And
it.
before we get rolling here, I'll just take a little bit of a scan around so you can see the environment. There are a lot of different spots here in my island home that I've already visited over the course of the demo.
Just woke up,
Some
so
other
I'm
places I
probably
haven't
repeating
quite
things
been
already
yet.
been said.
Here
No worries,
behind me,
Ganon, I
you
get
can
it.
see Navarro is on the back of the Bulldrome I just hatched.
Sega Saturn Golden
And there's
Shower
Kena, her
casing.
monster
God
companion as
damn.
well, and
Oh, you guys are
do a
brutal.
little bit of exploring here. So when it comes to collecting materials, some like this over here,
Okay.
pretty easy to spot, not a problem to grab that. Other materials are going to be a lot harder to find, especially when you're thinking about insects, some of the really small
see.
collectibles. You're just really going to want to dig into these environments to find all the goodies so that you can craft to your heart's content. And while
Yeah.
you're doing that, you want to be careful of the monsters.
I just wanted to say, like,
Why is my Discord
we've,
showing
we've
off
gotten a
Brian
chance to see you
Altano?
run around out here before, and I love how alive the environment is, and your point about spotting those
see here.
those items you can pick up. There's
Cirrus
so
has been
much
pooping
detail
for a
to
long
spot, and
time.
it really rewards you if you're that person that loves exploring every nook and cranny.
Let's
of,
see
of these,
here. What is
big open
everyone in
spaces.
Discord talking about right
And
now?
to jump on that point, I was thinking about, coming from the Monster Hunter Rise side, I'm a fan, right? So I think regardless if you are a Monster Hunter fan existing, like a current one that's just really into Monster Hunter, or if you're not into Monster Hunter at all and you're interested to get into the series, I think this is actually a really good game for you to pick up and just to understand the world.
Yep.
Even the cycle of going out, finding stuff, and then like coming back and then crafting, all of those things, that whole cycle still applies in Monster Hunter. So again,
Oh shit!
great first point of
Hang on
entry
here.
into the series.
Ooh, and I wasn't going to talk about these just yet, but we kind of lucked out here. You see that gold pile of rocks up ahead? That is a rare monster den, and it is going to kill me that I can't go in here right now because it's not on the
Sorry,
plan
I'm
for a
doing
segment.
mod stuff right now. Somebody
Okay,
being
so
a
I can
jackass
talk
in the
about it at
server
least.
again.
So monster dens are a really fantastic place to go if you want to fight new monsters, hopefully find some eggs and build out your party. Some of the dens are persistent on the map, others are either rare,
Okay.
like this beautiful gold one that's taunting me over here, or they only appear under very specific circumstances. So normally when you play,
People seem pretty
pick those
positive on the
up every time you
Nintendo
see them, 'cause that is the best
stuff
way
here.
to level up
Interesting.
your party and also build up your party with new monsters.
Sure, we can't just take a peek in there.
I
Best
want
part
to,
of
I feel like
E3?
I'll run out of time if I do.
Yeah.
Also over here.
I think I
just
like
take
the
a look
Xbox
out, and,
conference
we
the
noticed
best.
this
I think I had the
earlier.
most fun with that one.
Monsters appear in the
A lot of
field,
stuff I
so
want to play
can
from that
choose
one.
Whether or not to interact with them, whether or not to engage with battle.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if I was just playing
And this one
normally,
started
I would
off
be
with a
running out to
lot of
every single one of these
frustration and
monsters
fury
in
on
the
your boy's
fights.
part while he was
But I
desperately
have a lot
trying to
to cover
get
here,
his
so I'm not
computer
gonna
up and
do
running
that
here.
this time.
know it
Some of
hurts.
the
I got
monsters
everything
use
prepared
their
yesterday, and Steamlabs
guys up
just
there were herbivores,
went
so
and
they pretty
shit
much
the
leave them
bed.
alone, but these guys are a little bit more complicated. They're
And that
hostile,
reminds
they're
me,
gonna
I'm
come
gonna
at me.
cancel my subscription
So
to
I'm
them
actually gonna
today
use Bulldrome's dash move
because
and see
they
if I can
have
time this right
failed
to see
so
if I
miserably
them.
with me.
That guy's crossing my path.
I don't know anything about Monster Hunter, but what if the village is starving because of the bridge is broken? You have to break the bridge. I don't. Sure, who cares?
Come on, Bulldog.
I'm sure they'll have some kind of a story there.
There we go. Okay, he's not.
A lot of
easy
what
to
Monster Hunter does seems to be,
He
you
just
know,
kinda goes,
part of a
so-
community, a village base, and all that.
Oh, keep going, buddy, keep going. All right, I think we're good. I'm just gonna. There we go. Okay, straight away.
I think I
here.
need to accept that I just can't play every
We
single
absolutely
game I
wanna
want.
think about-
I know
oh,
this has
here we go.
raptors, and I know this
we
is
wanna
really
think
pretty,
about party
but
strategy when it comes to monsters in battle, and we'll get into that in a bit. But these traversal skills are also really
I
important.
just don't know if I'd ever actually play
Especially
through
this
this.
early in the game, I've noticed a lot of places that I can't get to quite yet. Maybe I'd need to swim or I'd need to climb, but I don't have a monster that can
Hmm.
do that.
Yeah.
So I want to think about which monsters have the skills that I want to use to navigate the environment.
Ghost
and
is
then
looking at
also
himself. That's
flow
pretty
on
cool.
ahead in battle.
Yeah, I love that both sides of things. Like, you definitely, I mean, battles are a big thing, obviously, as we're going to see, but I love that you're also considering what type of environment am I in, what particular abilities.
Does anyone care about this that we're watching right now? You guys want to watch something else?
And building that up.
And actually, that's one reason that I swapped back over to Ranmar here. So Buldrome was great with that dash ability.
Notice I just don't have a lot to
getting
talk
by those
about with this
monsters,
game.
But he's still at level 1. He doesn't have much experience under his belt. Ranmar is really nicely leveled. So as we get into a fight
And we've known about
here,
Monster Hunter
I
or
want
Monster
you in the
Hunter
lead.
Stories 2 for a
Be the
little
first
bit, haven't
officer
we?
into battle.
Here we go.
Start talking about some battle.
I have to admit, it is kind of nice seeing these
nice. Okay, so we snuck
these
up.
designs after I played with Cirrus a bit
So
more.
to start it off here, I'm going to keep it with really basic attacks so we can just
God,
walk
it
through
is
some of the
really pleasant.
ground level
Reminds me
mechanics before we
of
go further. The first important thing
Rogue
to know
Galaxy.
about this game is I really only have control over myself. I don't pick the actions for my full party.
It is pretty,
If
but
you
I'm
take a
kind of
look at the
neutral. Yeah, I'm
lower
kind of
edge
there
of
with
the
you,
screen
Jamie.
there, I can see what each of my teammates is going to do. If I get a high enough kinship
About
bonus
to
going
stab
with
that ass.
my monster, I could maybe tell the monster what to do, but beyond that, really, I'm paying attention to what my teammates are doing so I can strategize
After this
around
battle,
them.
wow, why wait
And
for the
next
battle to
really
be
key
done?
element to combat is
Nobody's
this kind of
excited
rock,
for
paper,
this.
scissor
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to see what else we can kind of look at here and kind of pick apart. Zelda looks pretty dope. You know what I actually want to look at? I want to look at the Zelda handheld again. That's what your boy wants to do.
A new Game & Watch system featuring 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series is on its way.
The Wario reveal. We'll take a look at that
Enjoy a
again. See if there's more we can
classic
talk
Legend of
about
Zelda
there.
experience that fits in the palm of your hand.
Look
It
how
will come with the
beautiful
first
it
game in the
is.
series, The Legend of Zelda.
You know what they should put in
Zelda
there?
2, The
Neon
Adventure
Dolphin,
of
thanks for
Link.
subscribing. There used to be an actual
And the
Zelda
Game Boy
Game &
version
Watch
of
back in the
Legend of
day.
Zelda, Link's Awakening game, as well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring Link as the playable character.
That's cute, but why didn't you
So
bring
that's
in
4
the
games on one system.
the actual
From
Zelda
longer
Game &
Legend of
Watch?
Zelda games to the pick up and play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the
I'm getting it
Game
'cause
&
it's
Watch
green,
system,
obviously, but
we've
it's very
added a
pretty.
playable clock based on the Legend of Zelda,
I like that it's a playable clock.
and an interactive timer themed after Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. You can play with both of them by taking control of Link.
Very
Game &
cool.
Watch: The Legend of Zelda launches November 12th.
I wonder if I could pre-order that. I'll try and do that later. Alright, before we look at Wario, I want to see if the original Zelda Game & Watch has any videos on YouTube. Or if this is all just going to be HD trailers for the new one. Yep, it's all HD trailers for the new one. Good lord. Okay, here we go. Hidden Triforce has got the hookup for us here. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the original Zelda Game & Watch.
Hello and welcome to the Hidden Triforce YouTube channel. Today's video is pretty interesting. I'm just going to show off a new item I just added to my Legend of Zelda collection. I'm looking at the back of it right now, and I'm sure some of you may already know what this is, but
No, that's a green.
flip it over,
It's a good ass
and
green.
it is the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch.
Yep.
This is a little handheld thing that was made in the 80s, the late 80s, after the first game came out, and it resembles a 3DS. The 3DS, I think, was actually
Thank
modeled off of the
you.
game. And
Let's take a look
open
at the game,
handheld.
buddy.
It plays one game, and that's the Zelda one. And they released multiple Game & Watches. I think there was a Mario and Donkey Kong, and
We
some
know.
others.
What's the game?
Themed off of Zelda, obviously. I got a little bit of gameplay
Oh.
demo going. And the whole idea of this
The blur is real, my friend.
is that you play as Link and you take out the enemies. There's always an enemy that's on the same level as you who will swing his sword at you and shoot stuff. And then there's enemies below you that will kind of stab up and try and hurt you. And as you take out the one enemy in front of you, you're able to ascend up the stairwell and work your way through. It's really basic gameplay, but these are really rare to find, and this is in near perfect condition. It's fully functional, and just great shape. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see some of the art and everything that's on here.
Oh, homie, you really needed to light this bitch up.
Yeah. This cost me about $80 on eBay.
Oh, that
and
is a good
it's,
price, though.
Practically perfect condition for being so old.
Yeah, no, that's a really good
And I just wanted
price.
to show this off. I have myself the Zelda Game Watch, not to be confused with the Game & Watch. And that's supposed to arrive sometime later this week, so I'll shoot a video of that as well. So until next time, I hope you've enjoyed.
That I would... Nope, stop. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Not even the GBC version Link's Awakening. I mean, I think it's fine for what it is. But you know, I mean, yeah, now I'm thinking about it. I don't know if we have any other means to play Link's Awakening. I mean, it's a pleasant little package. I think it's really cute. But yeah, if they're going to be bringing in Zelda Breath of the Wild, we need to... Or not Breath of the Wild, the Game & Watch, they should probably bring in the old school. Then again, they didn't do that with Mario. So I don't know why. I want to take a look at the actual Zelda Watch,
Neil.
too, that guy mentioned.
Neil is going to introduce us to the Zelda Watch today. Show us how it works, Neil.
Look at this stuff.
Go
Scorch You.
and
Thanks
then
for
you go to the game. Then you press set, and then you start the game.
What you got to do in this game, Neil?
You gotta go up to there to the top. You got.
Poor
3
Neil
lives
has his
up there.
weird ass nerd dad
I already lost
have him
2. You
narrate
gotta
a
get that
fucking
little
YouTube video.
Boomerang up there.
HD blur quality.
You gotta press set to hit him.
Now, for an old ass 80s little toy, this is kind of dope.
See, I just
Look at that Link! Look at that Link art. Damn.
Yeah.
The dragon, right?
It's not really a dragon. I don't know what.
It's a Charizard.
Try to beat a level for us, Neil.
You gotta press mode to get the weapon.
All right. I'm deeply uncomfortable with that entire situation there. Let's see. Do we have better footage of the Game & Watch
Ladies
here?
and gentlemen, this is Joe's Classic Video Games back with another cool video game video for you today. Usually we do arcade games and pinball machines, but we actually do have a video game store where we sell all the old classic video games. And look what someone has brought us. This
Okay.
is a Nintendo
How much
Game & Watch
are we? Good Lord.
Legend of Zelda.
11 minutes in. Let's see what the game looks like. Just wanted to see the sprites a little bit
Yeah, I'm gonna
better.
try hitting the AC
That's
though.
super cute! What are we doing here, friend? Show the game. Setting the clock.
They got me.
Why am I having such a hard time just seeing gameplay footage of a Game & Watch? How do you have 40 minutes of this, bro? Damn. Okay. Alright, guys, I promise you this. If we ever have, if I ever get a Zelda Game & Watch, I promise you I will give you much more substantial, of a breakdown of that. Damn. But I'm sure you guys are getting bored with all that stuff here. Bruh, it's just the Tiger Wrist game handled reincarnated. Dude, no, this predates all the Tiger stuff. Nintendo was doing this LCD stuff before Tiger went and did it. And they actually did a pretty decent job, all things considered. 3DS eShop has GBC Link's Awakening. I mean, sure, but like the 3DS is out of production now. Let's see. Pokemon Gold for $20. That must be an older video. Damn. Poor kid just disappointed his dad. Alright. Alright, so I'm done looking at old LCD games. Let's take a look at... First off, take a peek. Are we still over on Monster Hunter Stories.
What's for dinner?
Nope, not watching another goddamn DoorDash commercial. Let's see here. Let's take a look at Wario.
From the head of a certain company.
Did you miss me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario. And it's finally ready. A brand new game.
It's
from
so weird
my
hearing him
company.
speak in full sentences.
Check it out. You get to control me. Time to do this.
It's good to hear his whole voice, though.
Look at me go. Whack rats. Check out these chumps. They came back and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing.
Throw that stick
Not
thing.
bad. Use the spinny, whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities. Wah! I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time.
It's cute.
So play nice, or else. Eh? Not nice. Alright, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
The WarioWare Get It Together game launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch.
I'm never really there for the actual game,
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
but man, the just the eccentric humor and that beautiful mix of art styles always makes me smile. I'm always happy. I don't always play WarioWare, but I'm always happy to see WarioWare. Thank you. We know. Yeah, they're still on Monster Hunter over on the Treehouse. Let's see here. All right, we missing anything else here? Did I miss anything? Didn't WarioWare speak in full sentences in that weird E3 from Mario 64? He might have. I know Mario, they had Mario do a full like voicemail kind of a thing as a like a Blockbuster promotion or some weird shit like that too, and it was very, very strange. Let's see here. Am I missing anything else? I think we might be all set to go there. I want to take a look at my Discord. I'm gonna have to, Sirius, I'm gonna probably have to give up on you here, bro. You've been gone for quite a while. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hop over into my Discord. Okay, I'm gonna hop into a voice channel if anyone wants to join me on Twitch, YouTube. There we go. Okay. Let's get on there. Okay. Now I got in there, so I want to see if anyone else has anything to talk about. His voice sounds good for a little while, then falls apart. Yeah, he doesn't really keep up that Italian accent the whole way through. It kind of falls apart there. WarioWare has multiple playable characters, while Sonic's still figuring out co-op. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they've ever truly solved the issue of co-op. I'd say the best they've ever done is obviously Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, where they just really focused up on the actual competitive aspect of it. And I thought that was really cool. So I don't think anyone would hate seeing more of that, honestly. They're still... I mean, I guess Monster Hunter... I really shouldn't say I want to play a game if I can't even watch a little bit of playtime with it. But then again, JRPGs are not exactly super fun thing to watch, are they? God, the chat over on E3 is a little rough, though. Get this scuffed Pokemon clone off the screen. Damn. I'm just salty. Sonic's been sold for the past 10 years. Well, I mean, not in Mania, he hasn't. But I mean, I get your point. I get your point. I've just been salty they haven't sorted out Sonic in 3D yet. Really shouldn't be that damn hard to do. No, well, only 44 people here. No, well, you know, that's still a good chunk of people hanging out with us, and I think that's pretty dope. And Bob will join us in just a few minutes here. And I always love having Bob on. Okay. I'm going to get this up on the screen here for you guys too. Because I want you guys to see this. Check this out. That is the first look at the Metroid Dread box art, and that is looking hot. We must be pretty far along in this. Damn. That looks pretty damn good. I can't believe that's a real-ass game. I thought that would just live in obscurity forever, but nope. They're going full-on in. And I really like the quasi-ass Venom suit there. Oh, Advance Wars. I forgot about Advance Wars. Let's do that real quick. Advance Wars. Fuck you, it's Advance Wars. Let's take a look at this one again. Let's be real, Sonic Boom had the best co-op. Damn. If the next mainline Sonic game fails, I don't even know what would happen. It would continue carrying on like it always has. Maybe Sig would finally sell him to somebody who can make a good game. From the ground up. I should really play that first game. Like, this is a game, like I was saying earlier when we were first watching this, like, this is a, like, I understand why people are really excited to have this back. I just wish I was part of that community, you know? I wish I could feel that excitement with them, because I just haven't played this myself.
Characters and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory.
Is that Naruto? Tell me that.
The first two Advance Wars campaigns and
Yeah,
Advance
fur.
Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Marching on to Nintendo Switch.
I
this
love that
holiday.
name. It's a cute name.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Wonder if that's going to get a physical release or not. Dude, there was so much shit announced over on Limited Run Games yesterday. I mean, oh my god. We're going to watch a little bit of this. Gonna be honest, doesn't look too good. I mean, it looks about as good as you'd hope there. Love the Emmy Awards in the background. Have I seen Cybershell? No, I forgot to watch his new video. I'm not going to stream Cybershell's video. Give him the views. Yeah, I'm really only streaming just trailers and shit. Stuff.
I'm telling you, man, it's not
the point
here.
of stuff is to sell this on you.
It was here. It was definitely here.
I just want to be disappointed by the next Smash announcement, then leave. Well, I mean, if you were, we got a Tekken character in Smash. Like, I started the stream late, so I thought some people were saying like Metroid 5 is coming. I was like, shut up. But nope, they it's a real thing, and I'm very happy about it. There's at least one thing I want to buy from Nintendo's street. There's two things I definitely want to buy.
Welcome everyone to Limited Run Games. We've got a great presentation for you today.
What is happening?
Are you all excited?
I don't.
It's a new year. We're all excited to be doing live in-person events again, like this one.
Okay.
But we know most of you are.
Shut up.
We really are all in this together. What? We really are all in this together.
There we go. So limited run games, they make physical editions of stuff that usually wouldn't. And they announced a whole bunch of shit yesterday and nobody talked about it. This is coming back. Hey Golden, glad you made it.
I enjoy making it. I hope that people enjoy playing it still.
So I'm gonna definitely buy this because they are bringing back the game in either a green Genesis cart or a green Super Nintendo cartridge, and I haven't decided which one I want to buy yet. I'm a little torn.
Wow, that was pretty cool. But instead of cool, what if our next game was?
Because you is the evil one, right? I can't remember Tekken too well. I think he is. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff I missed yesterday, so I want to kind of check it out. Okay, Super Hot getting a physical release. Pretty dope. On the Switch. Very nice. I just remembered Super Hot VR. You guys remember when, like, Nintendo tried to do VR for like a hot second with cardboard? I'm sure you guys have seen Super Hot before. Can thou hear I? No, Bob, I can't hear you at all.
So I've heard.
Oh, there you are.
kids talk like this now.
Oh, you can. Oh, good.
In this
Messing about
bit.
with voice
Got it.
settings, that's making it like.
Fair enough. How you doing, man?
Well, I'm pretty good. Tired after a good long day of work, but I mean, it paid off.
That's good.
Hold on.
I'm watching Limited Run Games stream. Wow. Holy cow. Now localized for the first time ever. Kunio-kun? No shit! This is the entire Kunio-kun collection.
Sorry, I had to take a call, I guess. I don't know.
That's all good.
No.
Double
What
Dragon
do you
and
think of
Kunio-kun Retro Brawler bundle. Damn!
Is this the limited games thing?
Limited runs, yeah. Limited runs. They have limited poopies.
I'm a YouTube influencer.
They announced the physical edition of Skatebird, and that's like the best thing.
Dude, yeah, no, we're gonna be checking that out. Any Star Fox asked by Ripper Rex? Absolutely not. Did you expect to feel joy today?
Announced that they are coming to PS4.
I am. Yeah, Skatebird.
For some reason, Lady D in Smash seems hilarious to me. I mean, did they announce Lady D getting a costume or something? Or were we just randomly having that thought, Jace?
I think it's a random thought, because there's no...
Yeah, I would think we would have heard about that.
Wasn't that amazing?
You could get a spirit.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, they had Leon, Chris, Wesker, and Jill as spirits a while ago, so Claire's still on the table, I guess.
Night Dive. I'm always interested to see what Night Dive is up to.
Did you were you happy with the direct today, Nick?
I was okay with it.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's
it's
up?
Me, CS.
Mountain Dew Baza Blast giveaway. I want that controller. I mean, what'd you guys think of the direct so far? Like
The
it's done. Yeah, the Nintendo Direct.
Freaking dude, me and Kayla both cried.
Guys cry at
One-
trailers? Why?
No, well, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna just say we cried and then just end it there.
Okay.
So
Is everything okay?
there was one game I've been asking for like literally ages was a remix of the old Mario parties, and I was hoping like Super Mario Party would have DLC or something like that. I thought we were finally gonna get it, and it never happened. So I just thought Nintendo just didn't care, because I mean, look how long it's been. And when they said basically,
It's been a year, man. What do you mean?
I love the old Mario parties. They are some of my most favorite games, and even to this day, I do go back, emulate it, and me and Kayla will sit there and have a game night with like Mario Party 2 and 3. And Kayla, she cried because WarioWare, because that's one of her most favorite series.
Well, I'm glad you guys got stuff there. I'm always happy to see WarioWare. I don't always play the games. A lot of those, I don't mean to be rude to any fans of those. Like those two series always feel like filler series to me.
I agree.
I agree. Coming from.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I probably the only time I've yelled like freaked out during the stream so far was when they showed off the Zelda Game & Watch. Cause like, yeah, another green thing.
I was like, oh boy, Nick's gonna collect that, and Meeks is.
Yeah, same. I have the instant thought also.
Oh, you know, Meeks is she's gonna be on top of that. It might go against the red and gold aesthetic of her Famicom collection, though.
And Kayla, Kayla wants to do. Yeah, alright. And I was. Yeah. I'm surprised you're not joining the call. I'm gonna comment. I can't hear you. Oh shoot, what else? I am actually a little interested in Monster Hunter Stories too, because I love the original. I play it on my iPhone when I'm at work and I got time.
I forgot there was a mobile one. Maybe I should download it there. I might have a better time or more of an excuse to check it out.
And it works really well. I don't really like mobile controls, but it does work really well on a phone. I was impressed.
That's good.
I've got Shantae in the Pirates cast.
Yeah, I got a couple of Shantae games. I got stuck in like literally the first village in the one I've tried. Oh shit, that's true. I also own, where is it? I got the limited run repo cart of the original game.
I seen that was cool.
Here it is.
Remember when they released that?
I'll just show it on the screen right now. Right there. I just planned on playing it because it's like, I know it's not the original release, which is always going to stay expensive, but it still in some way felt like I was holding on to a little bit of game history there. I really appreciate that,
I would like to apologize for my tweets.
because I remember way back in the day, Shantae being a rare game. Like, wow, can you believe how animated and beautiful it is? Wow, it's just going to go obscure forever. And now it's got like 5 games or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's 6 now, I believe.
Or whatever the case is, yeah.
I really, as much as a bait and switch as it was, I did love the opening reveal. The new Smash character.
How was that a bait and switch? What?
Just eating off of the cliff. I just thought that's funny.
I think that was just a reference to Tekken in general. I think
It
he's
is.
pretty notorious for throwing people off cliffs or some shit.
I was surprised he didn't go with Heihachi, whatever his name is. Like
Heihachi.
the old guy who is in the stage.
Yeah, I mean, he's
like the most known guy.
I mean, he's already been a cameo fighter in 2 other fighting games at this point, you know.
Yeah.
What about that Metroid Dread? Did you guys already talk about that yet?
Yeah, pretty substantially. What'd you think about it?
Well, I mean, the fact that it is I love the new like fusion suit. That's pretty cool looking. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the AI actually does follow us through whatever world we're going to, because that's what I felt like when SAX was a thing.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. That's what my takeaway was. Like, they were taking a couple of ideas that I felt needed a little bit more fleshing out. What I loved about Fusion back in the day was that, yeah, that potential dread that something was there, always about around the corner. It was always just stage spots, so like repeat playthroughs were just never quite as exciting. And then the other one was that melee counter, and they even addressed it in the treehouse where they were saying like, oh, don't worry, you don't have to just stand there and wait for it to come up at you, which I did not like about that remake, because now you can just go forward and just straight up soccer kick him in the mouth. I'm all about that.
I already wanted to really like get into the Metroid franchise before this, but I think this like completely like certifies that I need to, because it's gonna sound dumb in a way, but one of the main reasons is that I want to anyway, because you know it's Metroid, it's iconic, and everyone goes on about it. But Ridley, I adore Ridley from Smash alone. Like, he's my main and stuff, but also his design is just so good. I know he doesn't look like that in the Metroid games, but like what I've seen of his backstory, where he's actually just, you know, he's an actual character, not this dumb dragon. I want to get into
What
Metroid
the
a bit more.
hell is this game I'm watching? It's like a
Sex.
couple. They're banging out a couple times.
Double boost sex, that's what it is. Double boost sex.
They're just showing a healthy relationship. Good on them.
But honestly, with the
Haven.
Direct,
Oh, that's Haven.
um,
There is an old game called Haven that does not look anything like this. It's actually kind of.
And for our next demonstration, we go to Sarah in our
And what's the chat saying? They're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog and Smash.
with WarioWare is 100% the game I'm most excited for. Like, I'm still waiting for the pre-orders to go live on Amazon, so we can like get the game.
As safe as it's gonna be as a reaction, the one I'm most excited about is Breath of the Wild 2. I was happy to finally see some gameplay on that, and we did kind of speculate on it a little bit there. And I'm really hoping, I really hope we get some actual like substantial updates to story. Yeah, Skatebird.
Oh, is it Skatebird? Yes.
Callum Speedrun subscribed too. Thank you.
I love this game.
Where's the pro though? Like, come on.
Where's the what?
What?
Pro?
I didn't hear you. What?
Well, are you guys messing with me?
No, dude.
No.
Check out my stream. Like, we're watching just Tony Hawk with birds. It's precious.
It's the best game.
Oh my god, this looks amazing.
I don't normally look forward to like indie games as much, but this I've not stopped keeping up with it. It's amazing.
Bro, I miss stupid shit like this. I got the Splinter Cell
same.
headset.
Everyone said it, but they need a hawk in the game called Tony. Like,
You know they're gonna bring a hawk in there at some point. I mean, it won't fit the rest of them because these are all little birdies on tech decks. But I mean, they showed off an owl. I like that they're bringing the wings into the mechanics, though. This is freaking precious. Limited run
I like the fact
TBA.
it's scarf on them.
It's coming out
Have
the
you-
day after my wife's birthday. She loves birds. Does not give a shit about
Wait, so the
skateboarding.
game's coming out? Has the game got a release date now?
For digitally, August 12th.
Okay. That's really good to know. I don't think I'll be getting the limited run game. 'cause
I definitely will.
apparently-
I absolutely will. I want a box called Skatebird on my wall.
Oh, I do, but I don't. Apparently, limited run takes so long to deliver and stuff, and I'd rather just get the game.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on
maybe.
Scott.
Yeah, no, I'm still waiting on my copy of Obra Dinn. I ordered that literally a year ago, and that still has not shown up yet.
You know they're gonna do one for Shredder's Revenge. The has that. It's maybe.
There's no way they're not.
Yeah, it's too much money.
After as much money as the Scott Pilgrim physical edition made for them, there's no way they're not having those conversations.
The question is, what is the box art gonna be? I hope, no, I don't hope. I think it's gonna be a reference to the movie because that's, you know.
It's probably just gonna be the art we've already seen, man.
I hope all our viewers right now are on the verge.
Yeah, but you think that, but limited run, they done like new art for the Scott Pilgrim game, for the release, didn't they? Where he's doing the Sonic pose.
Yeah. I mean, that was just kind of a big deal that that game was coming back altogether. Like, I don't know why they would make the promo art and then make new promo art on top of it. I am worried about it. What I do want is just an obnoxious special edition for Ninja Turtles. I've never had that with any of the games. They've never had a stupid special edition for a Ninja Turtles game. And I think when the game's a little bit more ready to go, they'll probably lean a little bit more into that kind of silly nonsense. But
Yeah, I am.
Axiom Verge 2, I forgot that was announced. Yeah.
I
Gotta be
was
first.
I'm not like I know literally besides the characters, well not all of them, but like a good few of Dragon Ball characters. I was excited for the Kakarot game. I know it's been out for a while, but like I've never seen it before, and it looked good.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for it, interested.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised people are still talking about it. And I like Macy was just like playing it like at the most convenient time too, because yeah, it's been talked about today. Bandai Namco has a presentation coming in a few hours, and I'm sure we're gonna hear more about it there.
I am literally, I have like 3 Nintendo franchises that I always want to have like a game, not frequently, but like, you know, it hasn't been so long since the last game.
Dude,
And,
you're so
like,
quiet. Can you get a little bit closer to your mic?
My mic is right in front of me. I can change the input though.
Oh.
Hold on. Apologies.
Hey, Screw Stash, welcome, dude.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Oh, not really. What was I say? With WarioWare, like WarioWare is on like my free. Well, I don't know if I count Donkey Kong in this, but like if it is the free, Nintendo franchises I always like to see, regardless, because like, you know, I don't think they get enough attention. Even though Donkey Kong does, I think it deserves more because they are that damn good.
Yeah.
WarioWare is on there, and last is Punch Out, and I just want a new Punch Out game for Switch. I just want one now. Like, I'm not disappointed there wasn't one there, obviously not, but like, I just like the game series so much. The Wii one was great. So good.
I'm always excited by Nintendo. I mean, obviously, who isn't? Like, I'm trying to think of like franchises by them that like I'm always gonna like, you know, sit up and pay attention to. And Zelda and Mario, obviously. Damn! Oh man, is Dust getting a physical edition? I gotta get this shit. I haven't really been loving the Doom clones making a comeback, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go pick this
Doom
up.
Noir is still the best.
God, what's the actual name of it?
God, I think it's like, I don't know, black and white gun. That's what I'm
No,
looking for.
we'll figure that out. The collection edition for TMNT, just a regular cartridge in a pizza box. I'd be down for it, and that's also not unheard of.
Oh yeah.
I don't have it in front of me, but like the four set movie box that had the original 3 movies and the CG one, that Blu-ray one was a pizza box. What you see behind me above the Ninja Turtle arcade is a pizza box, and that is like 4 obviously Super 7 action figures. A couple of the comics have come in pizza box style, and actually this
I'm proud to announce that a classic action-adventure stealth game.
This was a special edition box of pizza boxes. Oh, let's get that off there. Oh, it's got my old address on there anyway. No big deal. I don't work there anymore or live there anymore. This is special edition pizza boxes for other Ninja Turtle action figures. Some of the DVDs had pizza boxes. Ninja Turtles have had some shit sold in pizza boxes, and I'm about it. I love fake pizza boxes. They had a cookbook that came in a pizza box. Oh, Republic again?
I am.
I don't give a shit about Republic. Jamie, favorite Ninja Turtle? Leonardo. I definitely relate much more with Raphael, though. Yeah, Republic. What is happening? I'm watching the limited run games presentation from yesterday that everybody ignored while they were being disappointed by Capcom. Republic Anniversary Edition. Just
For our biggest announcement of the day, we've been saving this footage and we're proud to finally show it off.
what is this game? Car game. Warming up to Jenica reading her comic series. I gotta get caught up on IDW. Ninja Turtles is my favorite franchise, and I've not read through all of IDW yet.
But what about going on PS4 and Switch.
What is this game?
I need to catch up on IDW myself, actually.
Yeah, I do too. I've been waiting. I might try to do a speed reading on that, but I need to get a better name for it because it doesn't really fit the... Sonic speed reading makes sense, obviously, but Ninja Turtle speed reading needs a different name. That might just be a separate channel. If I ever do like another, like a comic channel, I think I'll probably start off with Ninja Turtles.
I mean, you could call it Turtle Time.
I sure could. What did Capcom announce? Absolutely nothing. I mean that quite literally.
They announced them a new Ace Attorney.
Nope, that's been known for a very long time. That's been out in Japan for a very long time.
Oh, so the localization of it, that's what it was.
It's not even the announcement of that. We've known that for a while too.
I mean, DLC for Resident Evil 8, that was it.
That was that's literally it, and it's not even ready to go. They had nothing to show us.
I love Capcom, but like, I do dislike the fact that they do like a 2-game franchise per year thing in terms of news. Obviously, 2 games from the same company is like, you know, it's a big, that's good for a company as good and big as Capcom. But like, I like to hear about more games series anyway, like the amount that Capcom have.
Isn't that exciting?
Ninja Turtle Ninja Reading. I'll figure something out. So no Mega Man. No, you would have heard about Mega Man before you got to this point. Sorry, Jamie.
I am. To be honest, I was surprised that they showed off Breath of the Wild 2.
Why?
Today. No. In terms of how they did, I thought they were gonna do a tiny tease and then announce a Zelda event because I thought they'd have more for Zelda this year, but they don't. Which wasn't like, I'm not a Zelda guy, so I'm like, oh, grr. No, I'm just like,
No, I think they understood like they needed to have a barn burner. They needed to actually show the game off at this point, otherwise they would have really disappointed fans. So no, I'm not remotely surprised. I would have been very surprised if we did not see Breath of the Wild 2 today.
People are surprised that they didn't show Splatoon 3, which I'm like, how? The game's already been like teased for next year. Like,
well, no, I don't blame them. I mean, yeah, we've only gotten teases of Breath of the Wild at this point. Splatoon 3 has just been teased. It's just, you know, it's not the one everyone's super hyped for. So you know, they'll let it have its time to shine when it's ready to go.
Oh yeah. I know. To be fair, a new Donkey Kong game. I was not. I want to say a new Donkey Kong game, but I thought they'd do something with Donkey Kong with the Direct. Not like a new game. Maybe like a port.
Just a big old fucking barrel of bananas.
See, I would buy that. But
not how you don't even store bananas that way, Bob. Get it together.
DK does what he wants, and he's the king of the swing.
God. Oh.
I don't know. Yeah.
I
really enjoyed it.
I do not understand the continued success of Ruby.
I've never watched them. Oh, it's tiny.
What a miss. I'm popping in for a bit before I head to town.
That's all good. I'm gonna probably wrap things up whenever this thing's done here. I'm just watching the limited run games presentation from yesterday because I missed it, and they had announced some pretty dope shit there, and they have a Ruby game on display there.
Yeah.
And I mean that game's been out, and I have not heard good things about it, but you know.
I don't know. To be fair, it's always seemed like anime games, well, games based off anime, sorry, have always done. Sorry, you've always been prominent. I'm messing up my words today, I apologise.
Retromania Wrestling, that's a cute name. I don't care.
Hell?
Donkey Kong statue with an open mouth for banana.
You know what I was surprised about, by the way? It's gonna sound like very minuscule, and it was. They showed off 2 new characters in Mario Golf.
Yeah.
Like, without even announcing, like Pauline, which I not expected, but like, you know, wasn't a surprise. But big
Thought I heard
King
something about
Bob-omb,
Pauline doing it.
King Bob-omb's in Mario Golf. Like, that's so cool.
If he doesn't have like the big old British trousers, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember seeing him, so like if I don't see him later with it, I'm gonna be upset.
Don't wear those trousers.
Look, I'm just saying, King Bob-omb looks like he'd be, because, you know, he's got the big old poofy mustache. He seems like he'd be the kind of guy that would really go into the whole golf, you know, kind of shtick. You know, get the hat and all that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
To be
saying.
fair, they didn't show off it. I think he's just like Yoshi, where he just has like the same costume. Bob-ombs can't dress. They're nudists.
Oh, Luigi's the only viable character.
Two of the greatest games in an iconic
I
franchise
am.
in a physical PS4. Let's check it out.
Oh god! Oh! So they apparently already showed this off. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Oh.
The other like outside picks for Mario Golf are a Charge and Shook, and that's it. Not even Diddy Kong. Okay.
Rondo of Blood's getting re-released.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's with
Symphony of the Night.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Available
still need to play
now,
Symphony
and
of
it's
the
getting a
Night.
physical release. That's pretty dope.
To see that the collection on it.
What is a limited release?
Junkie Otaku. What's up, dude?
No, I'm serious.
It's over on our Twitch.
Well, what if I told
What's up?
I can't even hear their stupid ass jokes at Limited Run. I don't need their dumb jokes. Just keep selling me shit.
Oh, game.
I hate when conferences try to be the funny. Like, realize what you are.
Well, you say that, but then you got Devolver Digital.
Yeah, but they're actually funny.
Yeah.
No, I think
Like, if
they're
you
the
can do
ones
it
that
well.
anger me the most because of how hard they're trying, in my opinion.
Little MC TQ. Daddy!
Do you have a son?
I guess so, if the internet keeps calling me their father. I guess they're realizing, like, I'm not an actual fucking 15-year-old, so they go, Daddy Nick. Or Grandpa Nick to some of them.
You got the babies.
Yeah, I see you as like a grandfather kind of person.
No, I'm a...
In my opinion. Not like father. Obviously not age-wise for real, but like, you know, there's Uncle Derek and then there's, I guess, Grandpa Nick.
I don't want to be Grandpa Nick. Derek's older than me. Don't give me that shit. Come on.
Who's what?
Derek.
Stop skeletons from fighting.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm the same age as Johnny. I think we're all actually around the same age. I'm thinking about it. I don't know their birthdays. I've not been to their birthday parties. They don't ever invite me. Contra Collection, very nice.
So I want to see someone make fan art of every like game reviewers.
Super
every
Pro
game
Protector.
reviewers avatar.
Dude, they're even bringing in Pro Protector versions. That's awesome. Contra Anniversary Collection. Well, look at that. Now you can officially own ROMs.
I like that limited runs are becoming like more prominent nowadays.
Seem like an Uncle Nick. Nick gets elderly discount. Nick gets AARP when he stays at hotels. Get 15% off. I would feel off to have a beard on your character. I mean, that's how I drew that character for ages, and I didn't have my beard growed out. I've packed on a couple extra pounds. That's part of the reason why it's still on. So I'm gonna get back onto a diet, and then we'll see if that stays on. But my wife likes a beard, so I'm gonna go by what she wants over anybody else.
What is that woman's picture behind her? What's going on?
They're trying to do jokes.
Is the sex?
Oh,
is the sex
she's
the
that
joke
actor.
now?
She's the actor from Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. I forgot this was coming back.
Huh. I never play Plumbers Don't Wear Tires.
Limited Run Games went out of their way to track down the rights and obtain them so they could make this happen. Look how big of a deal they're making. This is so stupid. Only reason anybody knows about this is because of James Ralph.
Oh yeah. He's a damn good guy to get your news from.
So, I think it's fascinating, but like any other one of these, like I did one review on Night Trap and just made that choice. I was like, you know what? I fucking hated these games when I was a kid. These FMV games. Don't like them now. I don't think I'm gonna be picking that up. It's very cute.
I'm surprised they
So like your avatar, Nick, even though you don't look like him, I do look like him. I just have to take off glasses and grow out my hair. I promise you. Good lord.
And technically also remove the facial hair, but that would never happen.
I will show older pictures of me, just, you know, from a few years ago. I promise you, I look a lot closer to that than you guys give me credit for.
Bro, I just like banned Nick when he had the
long hair.
Yeah.
I'll have to share that too at some point.
Yeah, but that's only when the adventure videos come out.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're gonna wait on that.
Mm-hmm.
Look like Ben 10,000 then. Damn. Getting them age
You're
jokes.
never going to escape that comparison, are you?
No, that's fine. Now people are seeing more of my real face. They don't think I look like it. Neil Seal Jaguar console unboxed. I don't think anybody needs to see that.
I posted a picture of this the other day when I got it.
I am.
There were so many people like
Breaking the seals on old retro games. I love that we're just like a couple decades removed from old video game machines and people act like they're unburying a fucking Pharaoh's tomb, man. It's ridiculous.
Did they ever do a limited physical run for the AVGN games?
I don't know, but it's
Ben
time for me to
10,000
depart.
was dope. I guess
Oh, yeah.
they actually did Ben 10,000. Oh my god, whatever. I don't care. I don't like Ben 10.
Yeah, it's an actual thing, yeah.
I don't care.
It's done.
I don't care.
I don't blame you.
Ugh.
But didn't the AVGN games get released again recently?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They keep getting re-released every couple of years. I've been noticing.
I've actually never played them, and I need to do that.
I do too. A lot of games I need to play still.
I still think he should have been a boss. I still think. It would have been funny. I should direct the next game.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch a little duck.
A duck.
Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah.
He's happy.
Oh my god.
It's Circe. It's the man, the myth, the legend.
Sirs, what's up? I just realized it is noon. My tortoise has not come to bother me yet.
That's probably something to check on.
Well, I mean, they're lazy. They will stay in their hidey holes for as long as they damn well feel like. I just worry he's gonna shit all over my floor.
That is here as well.
I have now just resorted to little duck videos.
Just let the man that's concerned.
So one fake beer and put it on when your wife will never know you shaved it off. Yeah, that'll work great, Dirt House. Thank you. No, what's wrong with the beard? Let me have the beard. You can keep the cartoon beardless Nick. I will share pictures to show you that I did indeed exist without a beard at some point.
I don't believe you. I think beardless Nick is a myth.
Like, I swear, like, I have to keep saying this on the streams. Like, I'm not trying a new character every time I get a haircut. I'm not doing it.
What happened?
That being said,
I do actually want to draw them with different haircuts. Just not every week, man. I want to do it. I don't get a haircut every week. What am I talking about? Look at this duck. He's hilarious. That's a she. She's hilarious. Look at that face. Look at that little face. The wiggly butt.
what's this little duck up to? Do you remember when Conan O'Brien bought a duck on stage and it shit on stage and everyone was like, lol?
No, I
That
don't.
was funny.
No, I don't.
Oh my god. Let me search Conan Quackers.
I don't care, Bob. I'm not gonna watch a duck shit on a stage. I believe you.
I mean, you're missing out on Quackers.
I don't think I am.
It never. No, it never happened. The proof isn't real. Duckcade 2021.
Serious? Do you want to see it?
I mean, if you want to send it to me, that's fine. But I'm in the middle of cleaning the kitchen right now.
Well, I'm nice today. I won't bother with my weird stuff.
I'm gonna look at sulcata tortoises. Eventually, my baby boy is gonna get this big, and I'm super excited. Yeah, tortoise videos. That's the kind of shit you guys are here for. Oh, we have much less viewers than before. What happened? Who needs a bad Nintendo Direct when you can have cute Doug videos?
I don't know why people thought it was bad. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was okay.
Noticeable. Yeah. I think for the amount of I was just gonna say, I think with the amount of like franchise and how like high quality the stuff was, I don't think there was a genuine drop of quality. No noticeable drop of quality anyway. But I can understand like people's drop of interest, if that makes sense.
I mean, we are year after pandemic, and we're still in the pandemic. So the fact that we have anything substantial worth being excited for, I think, is something we need to appreciate. At the end of the day, I think, like I said before, I think most of my excitement came from either indie showcases or Xbox. I was really impressed with Xbox's stuff there, because it wasn't always just about like showing off new games. It was also showing off like the value of Game Pass and stuff like that. So I was.
No, if only could give us a valuable pass or something.
I hear scraping. Hang on.
You can see that it's a little bit taller, wider than his original house. He loves his house. So you might be asking, okay, how many houses does this tortoise have? He has 3 houses. This is his original house.
Hey, baby.
Here's his new bigger house. And he's got his beach house, his summer beach house.
Guys, Mr. Boo Jace here. We need to stop talking about him.
Boojay, Boojay, why are you scaring the people?
Oh no, I was gonna say maybe I'm the reason the viewership went down.
No, it ain't that, Boojay. You just, I know what you do. You're the spooky ghost. You're Casper the Boojay. See, the joke. The joke is because you got Boo in your name. I am hilarious.
I understood it perfectly.
Yeah, I didn't hear you laughing.
Ha.
Hey, there we go. Hey, Mr. Comedy Man. I'm back at it again. Hey, sirs, do you want to hear a joke?
It's real. Oh God. Oh my God.
I don't know. Please explain.
I can't get my glasses on. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna wrap things up here fairly soon, but before I do, I thought I would at least let you guys say hi to this young man once again. There he is. Look at that. So I'm no longer just waking him up. He's been out and about. So
there's the guy.
Princess
High
of Pages
five.
still being a fucking badass. It was very underwhelming for me too, but I was grateful we got anything after 2020 Apocalypse. I'm primarily here as a member of the Gameologist Army. That's rad. Sus camera, sus video. I guess look at my sweet baby. There he is. There we go. What's my favorite game? Sonic 3 Knuckles. Unless you mean E3. I don't know. I'm going to compile a list and kind of come up with that. Let's see if he actually eats. What do you say, buddy? All good?
It shouldn't be the Game Apologist Army. It should be the Game Apologist Defenders, so it's redundant as hell.
Apologist Army.
Oh, that better. I like that.
Does that smell good?
The Army Strong's cooler though.
Yeah.
Army sounds cool, but Defender sounds is more fitting.
Well, what do you go for? Cool or fitting?
Fitting.
That's coming from a ghost. I don't trust that.
There's a sweetie. There you go. There's the kind of content you're looking for, guys.
Since I am overweight, I go for fitting more often than not because the cool stuff doesn't fit me anymore.
No.
Hey, you know what, Sirs? I'm with you there. Exactly how I live my life.
There we go. How's everyone handling all of this crazy radical cactus eating tortoise action? Floating in the sky, eating cactus. You can't find this content anywhere else, folks. Are you done there? Gave it a bite for me. And I really appreciate that. That was very sweet of you. Yes, it was. It was very sweet of you. Give you a little pin. Nope, not about the pet heads. He's got to let me feed him a little bit more before he's okay with head pets there. Top of office tour. Haley, you just finally just showed the hell up. There you are. Dude, I got to get you the Discord link there. You guys got to meet Haley. She is the best person. There's Sweet Washington just tolerating my bullshit.
You gotta give your turtle the Discord link?
I said Haley. Tortoise doesn't want to speak to any of you guys. Doesn't want to speak to any of you unless you guys got some hot cactus action. Do we got? I can't.
Hey,
it's not his favorite thing. If I had dandelions, he'd be all about this. No, he's being a sweetheart. He's being super patient with me. All right, buddy. You're okay. Ghosty. Oh, my dog is so jealous right now. Let's get that. Let's get that microphone out of the way so you guys can see that little face there. Look at that. How you doing, baby ghost? You bored?
Do your dog and turtle interact much?
Tortoise will walk up to him and sniff him and scare the shit out of the dog, and the dog will walk away from him. That's how that works.
Hey, that's like me and every... No, I'm not gonna go that far, no. I'm better than that.
Speaking of dogs.
That's a dog right there.
That is a dog.
That is. Growlithe, where are you going? Damn it.
Oh, wait, dog?
Yes. I'm out with Growlithe.
Let me whistle.
Are you seeing your own video face there, Washington? Are you having an existential tortoise crisis? Just a little bit. Oh, he's doing little stressy breathies. I'm gonna set you down. You're okay, baby.
Why do you guys have such cooler woods and stuff than us?
Cooler what?
Woods.
Woods.
Cool wood.
Woods.
Yeah. I'm showing the property that I'm out with Growlithe right now.
Oh.
Growlithe, come here. Come here, baby.
Oh, I'm coming.
This lady's still talking about sulcatas over on the other screen. There we go.
Here she comes. And
Watch
she's
out,
a virgin.
boys, she'll chew you up.
Oh, Jurassic World Evolution 2 customized buildings? What are you talking about, Best in Slot?
Hey folks, this is Best in Slot. Welcome to part 5 of 747, and yes, I'm going to make this joke every single time. Of our
Can you make the dinosaurs?
Yeah, I'll take a look at that myself. I kind of want to put together a really quick video, just being like, hey, this is what you overlooked at E3. Because there's been a lot of negativity I've been seeing there, but I mean, that's to be expected on Twitter to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey, there's a lot of shit worth playing. And stop pretending for a moment you're going to be playing every single thing that they show on stage here. There's been a lot of cool stuff showing off.
There's a lot of cool stuff, but I don't think everything's playable by most people.
I'm of the opinion that, like, as long as there are 2 or 3 games from a company you care about, or at least support for those games, then you're fine. Like, it's when a company that you really care about gives you absolutely nothing, then you're just like, oh, okay, well, fuck me.
I mean, okay, if you really want me to, buy me a drink. Oh.
No, this is an intervention, Bob. I'm sorry, we can't abide your rabid alcoholism anymore.
Oh, sirs, come on. It's just the drinky poo.
Now Tortoise is much more comfortable eating on my lap. Trying to get him just... He's still a very young Tortoise, so I'm just trying to get him accustomed to having me around. But generally, you probably should not have sulcatas just floating up in the sky super often. They're not accustomed to that. They have no means of understanding that.
I thought that the whole, even though I've not played the original, I do want to.
The original what? Sorry.
Breath of the Wild.
Play the original first.
No, I'm going to. Don't get me wrong. But the sequel, I like the whole idea of the sky. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with that.
I remember it's completely different genre and stuff, but I remember when that was a Star Wars Battlefront concept a while ago. It was supposed to be for the original 3rd game, and everyone thought that EA would do it, and they haven't, and that's sad.
Hmm.
That's Bobby's input of the day.
Fair enough. All right. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna hop on out of here because, like I said earlier, I've only had 3.5 hours of sleep. I work today in less than 3 hours, so I'm going to go let my Tortoise outside. And I'm gonna go take a nap, so I'm not feeling miserable this afternoon. So
all
everyone
right,
on stream, see you all later. Thank you all for hanging out with me today and all this week. Sorry it started off as such a disaster, but that's kind of expected at this point. So yeah, I'll be back next week with some new videos for you guys though, but until